Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 115 of Pokerole. Every time this number goes up and I say it in the intro, I feel kind of like proud of how far we've gotten with this. I wonder what the last time I'll say that will be. I wonder what number it'll be. I guess we'll find out eventually.
5,623.
We'll find out eventually, but hopefully not anytime soon. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well today. I know a few people are a little sick today. Car, you sound pretty good considering you've been taking like that hot powder stuff.
Oh, last therapy was like 2 or 3 days ago when I was last at my worst.
Oh, okay.
Now I just occasionally cough up some phlegm.
Okay, that's not terrible. And then got some headaches and head colds and stuff. You know, I think nothing too major though. Fortunately, how's Tubby feeling?
I'm enjoying a belly full of chili that I helped make. My mom insisted that she would teach me how to make chili, and I would make a bunch of the creative decisions so that this would be a Tubby signature chili.
I like that. Honestly, chili is good to know how to make. You can make a very cheap hearty meal of chili. So
yeah. Except obviously she used my real name, so it's not Tubby signature chili.
To be fair, anything called Tubby's whatever does sound like a decadent, tasty food, though. It's like having the fat chef at a diner. It's like know it's good, like it's a good sign.
Yeah. Mine has garbanzo beans in it and lots of onions and so great.
Good. I'm glad you have it. Also, just good for winter too. A good hot chili. And I hope Hydra's been doing well too.
Hey, I've been great, honestly.
That's good. I know you've been taking a few breaks for like staff and stuff, so I haven't talked to you quite as much.
Yeah, it's just life stuff, but things are settling for now.
That's good to hear. And I'm doing all right myself, so yeah, I guess let's hit up this game after an intro, I suppose. So, of course, I'll say that if you liked the video, do think about giving a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming over to Twitch. We're trying to reach a partner over here, but we need more viewers to do it. Especially right now, we only have 19 viewers. That is a very low number. I hope we get some more people in. Every view counts. Every view matters. So if you want to come by, you do make a difference. And I do notice that number ticking up. Every single person. It's very nice to have. So come on by. Also, we have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to join that. And of course, we have a Pokerole community that's also, you can join off of that too. I have a coffee link if you want to have directly monetized content. I have a Streamlabs merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff. There is Tucker stuff, by the way. I should always mention that. And of course, I'd also like to note that we have a Pokerole wiki that you can always look at, like Car does to handle recaps now, which is very convenient, I must say. Saves you a lot of time.
It is convenient. It also saves me memory space.
Yeah, I know that feeling. But yeah, all links in the description. Check them out if you feel like it. And yeah. Also, you joined the red seat. You did. You're trying to beat Kyrio. How dare you?
What? Kyrio's not even on the table.
Yeah, he's not actually. I just noticed that. Beerus was like, well, since he's not sitting here, he just accidentally joined red seat apparently.
Sorry.
It is quite okay. I'll give you an invite. Oh, you're still playing the new Risk of Rain. Now I get why you.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of something. So
Understandable.
It's fine. I gotta do the recap anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Take your time.
No dying, not allowed.
And no dying either.
I say that to one of my friends. I'm gonna say it to you too. No dying, not allowed.
Yeah. My mom likes to tell me, no getting sick's not allowed.
Righto. Last time, we were... Damn it, my turn.
Oh, dang it. Sorry.
Last time, we were supporting local businesses. After spending some more time at the hospital, Tucker decided to go to Cafe V to finally consult V about the letter that they received an age and a half ago. I almost want to say they received that letter like 50 sessions ago. That's how long ago it feels. As they go inside, they see a familiar Skitty, dressed in a maid outfit. Tucker asks if they're the same one for the hospital, to which the Skitty explains that they work many jobs, and if you need them to check some stuff, well, some other staff were there on leave. No, they were on leave for a while. And then Tucker goes to employee area and finds V overseeing Leafia preparing food. Oh wait, Skitty was not here. Okay, bye. And Tucker clears his throat to get V's attention, and V then takes Tucker to his office to discuss the matter of the letter. After the two exchange pleasantries, V explains their business venture. A wealthy family from the Mist Continent, it's always from the Mist Continent, had made their way to the Plains Continent with plans to better civilize the people of the continent and set up a plantation which, according to their sources, has been abandoned due to the family suddenly disappearing. V had thought of seizing the opportunity by searching the plantation for resources that could be useful for the cafe, and wanted Team Cheer to assist them with it. They let Tucker know where it is located near a place known as Esther Rock, and tell Tucker that they will come along with Team Cheer when they are ready to leave Seaspray. Tucker suggests that, if the plantation is really abandoned, that the plantation's land could possibly be useful for the Pioneering Club when it comes to making crops, suggesting V could cut a deal with them, which excites them even more. After a bit more discussion, Tucker leaves Cafe V in search of Brooke. Tucker finds Brooke training with Jocelyn at the arena, immediately noticing a new coat before explaining what V had told them, adding in how Tucker ensured that the adventure would be properly compensated and how useful it could be for the Pioneering Club. Brooke and Tucker agree that the idea sounds good, and the two go to let Ryda and Ralph know of their next mission. As they say goodbye to Jocelyn asks about how Liar was after their date a while ago, and goes away a bit flustered after being told that Liar seemed to have enjoyed it, which makes the two chuckle. And I still haven't drawn Jocelyn. There are so many things I should draw. The two find Ralph and Ryda training together via a duel, with other Pokemon having put aside their own training to watch the two. Through the process of the duel, Ryda manages to master the use of their own mold move, combining Psychic and Double Team. When Brooke and Tucker greet them, the duel is immediately stopped, and the mission is explained to the pair of Psychic types. Brooke then gets to show off what they've received from Karserus' shop, and explains the mission he'd been given to remove the presence lingering around it. The team marvels at, and messes with, the various curios Brooke acquired, and then they agree to go resolve Karserus' quest. Say that 5 times fast. Now, as they have not much else to do currently, especially given the shaman is being tended to. Brooke brings the group along the same route that Jocelyn showed them to bring them to the shop. As they approach the shop, Tucker and Ralph notice a pair of presences relatively nearby, which might include the one Karserus wanted them to find. Ralph also finds the shadows he sees relatively familiar from his time as a human, but is literally pulled from those thoughts by Brooke as they enter the shop to see Karserus. They only find dysphoria in the shop, but the Bergmite is able to tell the team more about who Karserus wants them to deal with, a Caracosta. They don't know for certain why they're being such a nuisance, but guesses that they are a fellow magic specialist that is jealous of Karserus' skills. Ryda then tries to argue over the legitimacy of magic with the tiny sentient ice block, while the others, Ralph especially, are very intrigued about the idea of peculiar forces that can't be necessarily correlated with the Pokemon's usual abilities. The group examines the new stock of items in the shop before heading out to deal with the Caracosta. So, yeah, Hated, that's what happened. It's honestly a very succinct summary. There was quite a bit of waffling about in role-playing, which was good.
Nothing wrong with that. Waffles are tasty. By the way, actually, here, let me just ask this very simple question, but a very important one. Team Pancake or Team Waffle?
Depends.
Oh, that's a good question, but it's going to have to be Team Waffle, because personally, I put peanut butter and syrup on both my pancakes and my waffles. And the waffle, each little square holds a little pocket of peanut butter and a little pocket of syrup.
It's part of the reason I like waffles too, the receptacle nature. Also, I just like the crispiness.
It depends. It depends, because if you get it right, both pancake and waffle are good.
Oh, you want an actual poll? I like how everybody is denying what I just said, and everybody's like, French toast. That's fair. French toast is good.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you guys an
French
actual
toast,
poll here.
I don't... Yeah, for French toast, I don't put peanut butter. French toast only gets syrup.
French toast gets stuffed with chocolate is what it gets.
Ooh, I've never done that before, actually. Sounds good, though.
I've had French toast with honey instead of syrup. French toast with honey instead is quite nice.
I haven't tried much honey.
Save money with honey.
You know, I would.
You want it in relatively small amounts.
All right, I just did a 10-minute poll because I'm legitimately curious to let people go ahead and vote on this how they want. There,
butter, honey.
Polls up, and I included French toast since you guys really seem to want. Listen, I like French toast too. I'm just like, I feel like it's a slightly different thing, but admittedly, it is just equally as it's a bready breakfast item. I suppose it counts. Probably should have put toast there too. Then, oh well.
That's included in French toast.
That's true.
Can I pick all three? Can I pick all three? I can't pick all three. It's not fair. Why are you making me decide? Make me decide it's going to have to be waffle. The only way a pancake could be my favorite if it's IHOP pancakes, because they make delicious pancakes.
I love me some pancakes. It's just I always prefer waffles over pancakes.
Yeah. Pancakes can have like blueberries and stuff cooked into them.
So okay, waffles. That's the thing.
Feel...
That's the thing. The waffle and pancake batter is it even different, or is it just how you cook it?
There is some amount of difference, I think. Not terribly much.
IHOP at night is best. I haven't, honestly, that does make me. I do admit, I agree. Like, I'm just like, if I go to an IHOP, yeah, I just want a bunch of pancakes too. I agree with that. I haven't been to one. I haven't been to like a breakfast diner in like 6 years. So I kind of know what to.
And the best thing about breakfast diners, or I guess speaking of breakfast diners, I don't know if you heard about the Waffle House, but they found their new host recently.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to talk about the disaster meter with Waffle House, which is a thing.
Yeah, dude, that is a thing. Like, I've been in... Yeah, I live in Florida, so I've seen plenty of hurricanes. Yeah. And I've seen the Waffle House be open the day after a hurricane done kicked the shit out of the city. Nothing is open. You have to wade over a fallen tree to walk through the door of the Waffle House, but they're still open.
I guess to put us back on topic, though. Oh, Beerus, I will say, the beans on toast. I got some beans for beans on toast, because I figured I'd try your English breakfast thingy at some point. So you gotta tell me how to do it, though, later. So we'll talk about it. But, there is one more fan art I didn't share during the recap, and that's because I think we're probably gonna put it down here at Brooke's profile sheet. So, Kyrio, what would you like me to replace one of them, or add a third one? What would you like?
You can replace the black and white one.
I was thinking that too. Also, I'm just thinking, what are you wearing your previous attire over this new image?
I think I've taken off the vest at this point.
Ah, fair. Okay.
I was gonna say, do you have the vest underneath for extra padding?
So here's the newest art. Kyrio did it for his new jacket. Let me go ahead and move this guy because he's clipping.
This car got a little bigger. Oh, well.
Looking fantastic.
Apologies, I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, I can't move it that way. Sorry, I'm OCD.
Swag.
I may actually just mute from now on.
That's fair. That's understandable. Thanks for speaking for a bit of it.
Yes. You do what's best for you, oh Captain, my Captain.
I've done some streams where it's like, oh, because I'm talking more, I'm coughing more, so I completely get it. Also notice the weapon, which
Weapon ain't made yet.
not
but
made
it's
yet,
getting there.
but obviously it's gonna be something because it's already drawn. Spoilers.
Spoilers. Oh no. Just big erase marks in shape of weapon.
Oh gosh, that's so cool. He looks like a pirate captain.
Oh, I just realized actually. Beerus.
Just covered in Lucky Chance.
DMs. Here's the image in case you want to update. Oh wait,
Yeah,
you have access to it anyways. What am I talking about? Whatever.
I still have my perma cookie.
Oh, wow, I forgot about the cookie.
Wait, what cookie? Cookie?
I
Rather?
don't know. I've had a cookie near me for a long time.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad thing.
Like-
Oh, there is a little. Yeah, where? Oh, that's right.
love-
That was that was like one of the random tokens I made in case we need a cookie or something. But here,
It's my cookie.
there.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
There you go. I'm holding up the big cookie.
I love how much we're obsessing over these things.
we're a little unfocused today, but I think we're having a good time, so it doesn't really matter.
Beerus, nah, I won't update the HUD images. Too much effort since I haven't edited for
That's-
your stats.
That's fair. You don't have to.
That's totally fair. When fair alligator, then.
He's a gator. Okay.
I mean, look, given how much the audience and even myself like to tease about Brooke, maybe. But that will be entirely up to the player. That said, I believe we last left off with all of you exiting the Ebbing Tide, which is the name of the shop. And y'all were gonna go potentially face a Caracosta.
Let's do it.
And Tucker already detected auras, so to speak, though it's hard to say if that was the case.
Yes,
but
specifically,
Tucker can give a general direction.
I will give a reminder that there was a noodly shape, a big shape, and two others.
Which I think was a perception roll that... Was it Ralph that got that information? I can't remember.
Ralph got the shadows, you got the auras, and I believe the ones that stood out to you were that there were two auras that were hovering around the bigger one, that just sort of seemed to fade in and out.
Hyper, I don't do redemptions during Pokerole.
No, I got this. Tucker, hello. I have a question of very importance. This book is gay.
I haven't asked him about that. Maybe.
That's okay. Not an important question. I asked you anyway. Bye. As random Skitty with a fishbowl for a helmet floats to the surface.
I was gonna say, like, how does Skinny down get down here?
My thought was just like portal shenanigans where Skitty was poking their head out just to say that.
This session is very strange. I am sorry, but also not sorry. Because it's clearly making everyone feel good.
It's fine. The pace of which our plot moves is not nearly as important as the entertainment factor of the session, which may not always correlate.
I suppose we should go explore now.
Especially since I'm pretty sure I never introduced myself to Skitty. No, you have not, I believe. Skitty met all of you because you went to the hospital, but introductions were not a thing. Anyway. To get on track so we actually play the game and don't just podcast our way through the night. As you exit back the way you came, those of you who spotted the shadows before, or in the case of Tucker, the essences before, We'll also notice them again as you leave. They seem to have drawn closer, which makes them a bit easier to see, if not particularly. Which means those of you who failed to see it, which I believe was mostly... I know Brooke saw a little bit, but not much, and I know Ryda failed to see anything. But both Brooke and Ryder will be able to get a better look at them, and at the very least, Ryder will be able to get a look at them. For the most part, it seems like the shapes are floating just off into the dark reaches at this point, where the oceanic shelf starts to really drop off down into the darker zone. And for people asking how the water-breathing necklaces work, they do. That's my answer.
That's what I thought. That's as many details as I could remember.
Match. I suppose Ryda will mention towards the figures. Perhaps we should go investigate one.
Capital idea, Watson.
My name is Ryda. You know this.
Was trying to keep you sharp.
I am not an object.
Gets out the whetstone. Don't be talking like that. Don't be talking back.
Not with that attitude. There we go.
Oh gosh, I had a concept idea I could talk about, but I'm not going to do it. I have a game to run. Anyway.
Tucker nods though. He's kind of just focused on like learning how to swim in places itself tricky, like not floating up or down. So he's just like still practicing his swimming and kind of looking towards the direction.
I mean, you could technically walk.
Oh, are they on physical ground at the moment?
I mean, the four of you can be. You don't need to swim or float unless you want to.
That's fair. I don't know like how high up off the seafloor the thing we need to go after is, but if they're low to the seafloor, then yeah, Tucker will absolutely just walk because that's easier. More traction that way.
Ryda's gonna stick with Tucker just to help.
Oh right, y'all are tied together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with a loose amount of slack, but certainly tied together. Yeah.
That's the one thing I forgot. Yeah, y'all tied yourselves together so you wouldn't get lost in the dark.
Wouldn't get lost. Yeah, we could definitely find each other if needed.
Where is it? I know I made a list.
We'll kind of drift along the floor. The brook will be swimming. Makes sense. I think he's the only one with proper swimming for him, probably.
I imagine Ryda's pretty graceful and using their orb as like a propellant.
That's true. If you had to physically swim, right? If Ryda had to physically swim, I don't know how that'd go, but with the orb, yeah.
I recall last time we made jokes about Ryda using it like the little propeller thing from Subnautica.
Mm-hmm.
Just instead of burr.
Tucker will trump along the seafloor, probably kicking up a fair amount of sound. He's not trying to. He just, top. He's got poofy feet, fluffy feet, and his belly's probably hitting the sand as well. So.
Swim.
Sloshy underwater belly swing. Sorry, I had to say it.
Yeah. But yeah, we will investigate these shadows.
I mean, of all of you, Ralph is probably the lightest underwater.
Yeah.
So I do have a question, though, for Brooke. Are you going to hold the lamp? Because the lamp can only be activated if it's held.
There's a logic to that, given it's kind of dark, probably.
It can still shed light if you're not holding it, but it only activates if it's held.
I wonder how the water pressure feels. Because, I mean, like, being able to breathe underwater is one thing, but then there's also water pressure, you know?
You're fairly deep.
I watched a lot of videos on divers and how they have to move, you know, very slowly because of how their blood can bubble up and stuff, and you know, like if you rise up too quickly, the bends.
Yes.
And it's quite dangerous. I think it's nitrogen in the body, right? I think.
Something like that. Recently got to rewatch a House episode, for those who know what that is, where a person went into an airplane after having scuba dived and risen too quickly. And for those who don't understand why that's dangerous, airplanes are pressurized.
Mm-hmm.
So that really aggravates the bends.
Reese. Oh yeah, Reese. You do dive. What's the deepest you've dived, actually? Out of curiosity. Yeah, water pressure is safe if you know how to rise up from it. Like, it's going down is fine. Going up is the part where you have to take it slow. I think generally. 300. That's meters, right? Let me check that. That is a deep dive, actually. Standard professional dive distance.
Having to go back up at a slower pace reminds me of an anime, Made in the Abyss, where there's like a
No, we're not
murder
talking
pit.
about that.
Alright.
No. I think you understand why I'm saying no. But no, please no. Anyone who's watched Full Metal Alchemist will understand.
I have not, so I do not understand.
That's okay, it's probably for the best. I'm sorry. Anyway, for basically everyone but Tucker, it is getting too dark to see. So, if you would like to swap out your Razor Fang for the lamp.
Good point, actually. For human dives, I mean, you're still breathing oxygen, air, you know, you're still breathing air. So I think that leads to some of the bends effects. So the fact that we have the benefit of actually filling our lungs with water actually will equalize pressure a bit better, too. That's a good point.
Beerus knows.
Though, did you, random fun fact, in real life, there is a fluid you can breathe.
Yes, they're liquid oxygen.
It's weird as fuck, but yeah.
So as you all start to approach, the shapes and or auras, depending on who is looking at them, start to recede deeper into the dark. But Brooke, since you have the lamp and you hold it aloft, all the eyes in the lamp turn on your targets and end up revealing them, which very briefly stuns them.
Oh.
Because they weren't expecting that. So you all get to have... Oh no, it doesn't have a card flip side. Okay.
Oh, would you like another card? Yeah, I did promote you. You should be able to. There you go. How do we talk underwater? I imagine vocal cords would work underwater. Well, they do.
I
It's just
believe
more
I said
pressure.
it was kind of bubbly.
Yeah, bubbly.
But yes, you all can roll initiative if you wish
Okay.
to fight immediately. Currently, you only see a Caracosta and a Hunttail that is sort of bunched up and halfway curled around it.
So that's a good question. What's the name of the magic star? Oh,
Ebbing Tide.
Ebbing Tide.
Yeah, we will ready ourselves. Not super ready, but you know.
Yeah, same. Like Tucker would prefer, as usual. Like it's weird what these guys are doing. He'd like to know more before fighting them, if possible. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
initiative
possible,
will,
but I'm
but
gonna
Tucker
ready
knows better at
myself.
this point. Yeah, initiative will be rolled. Let's see. Oh my. Okay, Tucker ready. What? First roll's a good roll. What the hell? That never happens.
If I remember correctly, it's you roll 1 and then add your initiative score.
Yes.
Yes, which
Yes.
I believe is
1d6
Dex.
plus
Survival
whatever your
alert.
thing is. Yeah.
Dex
Dex survival alert.
Yep.
Oh, I never changed. In that case, I have higher initiative. I had mine at 8. I actually have 9 now. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Yeah, because I increased alert, so I have another point. Alert's pretty
Mine's
cheap
5.
to increase, so that's not bad for fights. Actually, increasing alert. So actually, holy crap, that's a number. That is 15 then. Sheesh.
Tucker's
All
ready
right,
to
I
pounce.
added PTB to my name because I was gonna stream the PTB, but we made chili instead. I may still after.
Brooke calls. Hey, just so you know, your loitering in this area is affecting business. The proprietor of Ebbing Tide would like it if you moved along. If you decline, we'll have to be less polite about it.
Why should the models actually? Hold on.
I think Hunttail is from Ruby and Sapphire, and I think Caracosta is from the gen after that.
Yeah, 3 and 4. I think so. Just a moment.
I think it would be good for me to save up to get Magical Leaf, so that way I have a move type other than normal and psychic.
That might be wise.
And that's the only... Well, no, there's also Charm, which is Fairy, but also not an attack, so yeah.
Yes, you have a
I
quest.
have all the move types.
I don't know if that's fair, though, Tubby. You can use anything.
I just can't pick what it is.
Kinda pick. In fact, you can more than kinda
Oh.
pick.
Wait, is Caracosta
Yeah.
Gen 5?
At some point I erased my notes though.
That's fine. If you have a metronome, it has all your selectable stuff.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can either select a type or you can select a category.
Yeah.
If Brooke is the one holding the lamp, can they see the whole team or just you? So, unfortunately, with the way the lamp works, if anything comes within its 30-foot sight radius, while they are trying to stealth or be invisible, they will be revealed at the moment. However, other than that, they can attempt to be, like, unseen. You are currently the focus of the visible pair, though. faster. Why are you so tiny?
I also don't remember the size of these two. I can kind of guess Karserus, but Huntail I have no idea. I'll let you resize. I'll
Huntail
fix
can
their
be
faces.
relatively small. It's fine.
Okay.
That size is fine. Fair enough. Just wondering if everyone else can keep a surprise round if a battle starts. Since yes, everyone is going to get a surprise round because they were not expecting to have suddenly bright light and reveal.
They got a bit flashbanged, so.
I have an idea, which, if we're lucky, may neutralize one flat out.
Interesting. I will reply though. So, Brooke, one of the things that you will notice since you're at the front and you're shining the light on them is that the Caracosta has engraved in the stone parts of their shell and their face. They almost look like cracks at first, but then they pulse this sort of eldritch purple hue that exudes like small wafts of what would otherwise be smoke. And they take the shape of what look to be runes, not dissimilar to those that you saw on the talismans from the Ebbing Tide.
And that's a detail on the face?
It not only is it on the faceplate of the Caracosta, it's on their shell as well. The Huntail doesn't seem to have anything on them at the moment, but they their little fin bits are sort of tattered, and it looks really lean and mean looking.
Are you working for that?
Admittedly, I had trouble understanding that sentence.
The Caracosta asked if you were working with that witch.
Oh, okay.
No. No, we're not working for that witch. We're working for that fish.
I don't think that it Karserus a fish.
It's
look
that
confused.
fish. Not that witch.
Is this some weird misdirection, or...
Maybe I owe them a favor. Well, that's kind of my business, not yours, isn't it? Are we gonna have a problem here?
A problem? There's already a problem. That which shares our traditions with the surface. Sold for glittering gold and coin. A mockery.
I'm gonna hold out one hand. Fish, please. Yes.
The Huntail glares at Ralph, or at least attempts to as it squints against the light.
I'm like being serious. I'm just like making fish puns. Which I'm sure is really, really offensive underwater, but you know.
It's probably slightly confusing considering, like, Huntail is an eel, Karserus is a turtle, the shop owner is coral, and he has an icicle bug friend, and it's like, what fish are you talking about? Also, I should note, as I wrote it there, since Brooke is going for a, tough, intimidating tone, Tucker tries to match that, like visually, kind of doing a little bit of a roar, kind of a growl. Though it probably causes a lot of bubbles, which might not be intimidatability.
Instead of a growl, it's just
Tucker go.
Look, he's trying. He's like, he doesn't like fighting, but if Brooke's gonna go for the tough toad, he's gonna try to
I
help
gotta
with
put something.
And of course, Ryder is expressionless, like always.
that. LA's expressionless is multi-purpose. Doesn't hurt the tough toad. Side eyes Ralph. Intimidate them with confusion.
Right. They're leaking your super secret club secrets. I'm sure it's a big deal, but you can't just hang out and terrorize people. It's rude. So, are you gonna scoot or what? The Caracosta and Hunthill share a brief look. What makes you think that you can make us leave, little Croc?
Ralph, everything in the sea is a fish.
That was the Hunthill.
Oh, that was supposed to be like kind of a familiar situation too, the Hunthill. Just thought about that. Like the bird might.
But the Caracosta sort of tilts their head, eyes narrowing. Their eyes also have the eldritch purple glow thing going on.
Ooh. Have we seen Eldritch Purple anything in the shop, out of
Ice
curiosity?
gun.
Karserus' stuff is more like magenta or a glowy sort of pink hue when it comes to the magic-y glowy stuff, or green because
Okay.
of the goopy vials.
So
but-
different aura of magic then.
Okay, Brooke responds with an ice gun at the Hunthill. Sure,
Okay.
go ahead and roll. I guess this is your surprise round, everyone.
Yay.
Okay.
I think that's a crit.
I think so. What is the roll? What is the crit again? Just 6? Is it 5?
I think it's +2 damage dice.
I mean, like, what's the threshold for a crit? I always forget.
I believe it's 6. If you're
Okay.
high crit, it's 5, and then I think you can have a thing that improves crit and a high crit move, which makes it 4.
Ah, right. There's
I
modifiers.
thought crit was 5.
Oh no, then it's 5, and then if you have high crit, it's 4, and then super crit combos can be 3.
Yeah. Base crit is 5. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it says right here, high crit. The move can score a critical hit with just 4 successes.
Oh, it's right over here? Oh. Oh, fair enough.
All right, we've got the rules everywhere.
Page 55 of the manual also says more if you want to learn.
Crit is 2 extra dice, but if I'm recalling correctly. So instead of special +4, it's special +6. And stab is +1 damage, yes. So a total of special +7 for you,
Wait,
which
stab.
is 10
Oh,
dice.
right, they're rock type. Forgot about that. I keep ice and water. I always forget that they don't have an interaction, basically. Or at least, yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh. No, water does resist white ice, doesn't it?
I believe so, yes.
So it's normal damage in this case, because rock is weak, ice and water resists. So, okay, I was right. Okay, I thought I was crazy on that one. Rock is not. Wait, what? Okay then.
But Ice Gun counts as ice or water, whichever is most favorable, which doesn't really help here, but it's going to end up being normal damage regardless. Sadly, no
Oh.
flinch or freeze, but you do catch the Hunthill off guard.
Yeah, it's only
That's
weak to
good.
water. Huh. Fair enough.
That,
I was
he says.
that. Okay, I got it backwards. Apparently, ice is weak to rock. Okay.
Huh.
Or I'm sorry, ice is weak. Blah. Yeah. Wait, is that right? I think that's right. Now I'm confused. I confused myself. Trying to look. Whenever I look at a type chart, I always like mix up what I'm looking at.
Should I perform a follow-up to Brooke, or is it going in order?
We are going to go in order.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, so how did it do? It did pretty good damage. Is it normal? Was it normal damage? It was just normal damage, right?
A little hard to tell at the moment because now there's ice fragments flying everywhere, and the Huntail has sort of flailed and is attempting to noodle its way behind the Caracasta.
So that ice gun ended up being a bit of a shotgun then. Alright, got it. Ice is the worst type defensively for a reason. I didn't realize that rock could beat it up. Apparently so. Alright, yeah, do we want some battle music? Before I do anything. Actually, I'll do a thing while you figure out the battle song.
Good idea.
Okay. So let's see. So shotgun ice happened. Tucker now has an opportunity to respond. Let's see. Tempting to add to the ice, but an ice fang would be hard to do if there's shards of ice floating everywhere. Physical attack a little trickier with that situation. So, you know what? I think a dark pulse would work in this situation. Assuming it can coalesce in water. I assume it can. So Tucker will attempt to let's see. Tucker will target the Huntail with Dark Pulse. Or wait, hold on. Does he have the ability to target with Dark Pulse? I forgot.
I've let Tucker target with Dark Pulse.
Because of how the fact he's kind of kind of mastered it. So I couldn't remember. It's up to you, of course. Because Dark Pulse's thing normally is that you can't choose target.
Does Tucker know the target he wants to hit, or
Yeah.
does Tucker not know what target he wants to hit? Because
Tucker,
there's multiple targets.
since Brooke did an intimidating attack towards the Caracasta, he figured he'd go for the Huntail, and similarly, so especially since the Huntail seems on the back foot at the moment.
Okay. Then
Trying to
go
scare
ahead
him a
and
bit.
roll. And I'm just using number 6 from the battle music because, oh my goodness, we have so many big battle musics that we don't have much minor battle music. But that's
Yeah, that's a little. It's tricky to find music that fits for like a more minor battle. Okay,
Ooh.
I guess that's also going to be a crit. I think. Wait.
Fuck
what the
it.
Okay, hold on. I need to ask the question. I should have asked this before to myself, but what the hell is Hunt? Okay, just water. Thank God for it being simple. All right.
I have their typing in my little thing.
I never remember any type past Gen 3, and I'm more likely to forget what their typing is. Gen 1, 2, I can remember. Otherwise, okay. So in that case, yeah, he's just going to be. I guess the coalesce of energy is going to work just fine down here. So he's going to send basically, a semi-physical blast of Dark Pulse. Since Brooke sent out a shotgun ice, he's going to kind of shotgun the Dark Pulse as well. So, special +3.
Let's see here.
Oh wait, stab is an extra die, right?
Just a moment.
I believe so.
I always forget if stab's the extra die or the extra damage. I always mix it up with super effective.
Pretty sure super effective is the extra damage,
Okay.
just flat damage. Stab is the extra dice.
Oh, I didn't actually finish my roll. I'm dumb. It's supposed to be special +3, so I'll just add some more dice to that.
The Caracasta is going to use Aqua Jet.
The clash.
Okay. I applied the stab. That's 3 in total for the attack damage. And is that a clash?
Unfortunately, yes, that is a clash.
Okay.
So I believe, if I recall how clash works, and need to roll and see if he takes damage. He does not. However, you will take 1 damage from the backlash.
Okay, so he basically just water jetted back towards me?
Yep.
Back towards Tucker. Okay.
Right now, they can only act defensively.
Is that just an automatic 1, you say?
If I recall correctly, just roll for 1 damage right now, because they're acting too defensively to actually do anything forceful.
Okay, I couldn't remember if Clash was automatic. Okay.
I believe it's supposed to be, but...
It's a positive roll.
Yep. Unfortunately, you take the damage.
Okay.
But yeah, Caracosta sees that y'all are trying to double up on the Huntail little buddy, ? And on reflex unleashes a jet of pressurized water that foils your Dark Pulse.
Oh, did Brooke also target the Huntail?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Well, regardless. That's fine.
It is Ryda's turn, because everybody's going to be able to get 1 action in the surprise round.
Tucker kind of scoots
I
back
would
a
like-
bit, thanks to the water jet pushing him back, probably, too. Fortunately, he was sort of grounded, but...
I'm gonna use Hypnosis on Caracosta.
Ooh!
Did you say song 3? Oh, I haven't changed the music.
6.
6.
6. Okay, hold on.
Noise.
Oh, look at all the dice.
Oh.
Sleep.
Oh, on a 6, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you have ludicrous amounts of accuracy.
Yeah.
You've spec'd for this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, now it's the Huntail's turn. And they are going to... They're gonna cover an ally. As they wrap themselves around the Caracosta's head temporarily, and then go to sleep.
Huh.
Briefly, their body glows in weird green, spooky sigils as well. So it looks like they were trying to defend from something perhaps a little more offensively based.
Mm.
And we can come around to Brooke again, if Brooke feels like they should probably act again in the surprise round.
Target neutralized.
I'm just going down the initiative order at the moment.
Apparently, your shotgun dice did not count as a battle initiative turn. I guess because it was such a surprise.
If you would rather we skipped over Brooke because you got to initiate, that's also fine.
I'm indifferent. I can go either way. Bravado. Okay.
Brooke gonna bravado? Okay. Remember, your roll is -2 because you have already acted. It's not a fizzle, so it works. Everybody gets a single +2 they can use on their next action that does not count towards damage. And yes, your tough guy act can count as bravado. That's a perfect use for it.
Yeah.
Which means it is now Ralph's turn.
Alright. Alright, so let's metronome ice on the big dude here.
Oh, alright. Make your roll, my big guy.
Stick to ice theme. Okay. I'm trying to think, like, is
ice
water
super
4 times?
effective.
Well, no, it's not actually.
I thought ice was super effective.
Well, he's also a water type. That makes it not very effective, so it just goes to normal damage.
I thought ice was super effective against water.
See, that's what I thought it
no.
too, but it's the other way
It is
around,
not.
actually.
Water is resistant to ice.
Hmm.
But you do have a type that it is weak to that I don't mind telling you because your Ralph have the highest logic and probably have the most experience with type matchups besides Brooke.
Oh,
You have access to fighting.
Against... Oh, because he's rock.
yeah. He's
Mhm.
rock water.
Yeah.
I just realized there is a 4 times. It's grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned Magical Leaf earlier.
Haha, dude. Yeah, yeah. Let's roll the dice on a fighting move.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Sadly, there's no grass fang for Tucker to pick up. I think.
I feel like you'd call that root thing.
Root fang.
Heals you after you nibble someone.
Yeah, yeah. Lower damage than grass move that heals you a small amount. Okay, cast Metronym in a while. Alright. Dex Spike Seal.
Kind of cool if we could pick up a grass move. I don't think any of us are capable of that, though.
I am.
Oh, you are?
Just Magical Leaf.
Oh, Magical
That
Leaf
is the
is
only
something?
grass move I can learn.
I don't even remember what Magical Leaf does.
It's just... Oh, it's a never miss attack.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice. So it's a Grass Swift, then, basically.
Mm-hmm. So it's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
And it's not that expensive, too. I should probably save up for it, just so I have a bit more diversity.
Type coverage is good, so I'd agree.
Well,
Tucker's
you're
thing
lucky.
is the elemental things, so...
Ralph, you're lucky. Since he ran out of defensive abilities in the surprise round, because you get Hammer Arm, which would normally lower accuracy ×1, but you do get a -1 dexterity after dealing strength +4 in damage.
Oh my god.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to grab Tucker as I scrolled back.
Sorry?
I dragged your token back, scrolling my camera back.
Which token?
Here, Tucker.
Oh, my Tucker, okay.
Strength +4, you said?
Yep.
God.
What did he roll? Has it been said? Oh,
He got Hammer Arm.
oh. He also
Mighty
messed-
Arm Thrust that leaves the user quite tired. Yeah, after this, Ralph will suffer a -1 dexterity.
Did the +2 get added, by the way?
Oh, it did. It's not for damage, but
I'm
It
not
is
for
get
the
added to.
It's for accuracy.
Yeah, which I didn't.
If you should add it because it might be a crit?
No, because the accuracy is -1.
Oh, okay, never mind then. But that accuracy roll was the 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. But he did count. Did you count the bravado with that accuracy roll? Is what I was asking.
I did not.
Then you would technically have 2 more die to roll, which could land you a 5. But you can also just save it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
since I
just,
forgot.
just
I'll
talk.
save
Just blabbering. Don't mind me.
it. Anyway,
Ow.
yeah, 6, so 7. Like I just, yeah.
Let's see.
I guess that's pretty worth the downside of it. What was that -1 strength now for Ralph?
Yeah.
-1 dex.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I see. That's not
Which,
too bad.
Oh, poor Ralph. You ain't dodging anything.
He
Right.
doesn't need to dodge.
That's true.
So, Charum,
Yes.
I'm gonna start rolling initiative for enemies. Also, unfortunately, I must send you to go find Frillish.
Okay. Hold on a minute as I remember what gin that is.
I think it's the same gen as Caracosta. I need one of each color.
You were wrong about Caracosta, so I would double check. Yeah, it's Gen 5. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm coughing.
You are
so
correct
much.
then, actually.
I just come in, I just point it.
Which Frillish do you want?
Guy.
One of each.
Okay.
Because thanks to the lamp still being active, Brooke making the best choice in things to buy, as Spears might put it.
What a weird naming scheme. One of them is Frillish and one of them is female Frillish. Shouldn't one of them be male Frillish then? Just like, okay. Interesting naming scheme.
But yes. They try to sneak up on you, but they get within the radius, and so the eyes on Brooke's lamp turn to them, and they stop being incorporeal.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because for those who don't know, Frillish are ghosts.
They are. Ghost water, right?
Yep.
Oh, how spooky.
Oh. Fixing their
They're
colors.
weak to dark. And since they get startled by the lamp, they go last in initiative order.
Frillish, in my opinion, always had an amusing name. I was always, like, making jokes. Stupid, lame jokes, like, how you feel today? Oh, I'm feeling a little frillish. Like, it just sounds like it sounds like an adjective, not a Pokemon. I'm not sure how big they're supposed to be. But
an adjective being a Pokemon isn't too far-fetched of a concept.
Oh, you.
Shame. Shame.
Actually, let's see. I'm on the page. 311. They're actually pretty big. I mean, compared to our party, at least. Puts them at
you too.
Puts them at Brookheight, I'd say. I can't remember. There we go. I'm not weird. I'm just oddish. Yes, exactly.
Right then. None of them beat your initiative.
I don't need to read charcoal to know that.
Yep. Hang on, let me quick check what sleep does if it goes at the top of the round if I have to do. Is in battle or under stress, it can make a roll of insight at the end of each of its turns. Subject wakes up after 5. Oh, okay. That's fine. Which means, top of the round, it is Tucker's turn again.
Okay. Is the physical placement of these guys fairly accurate compared to our team too? All right, cool.
Yes.
All right. I assume our entire team is aware of the Frillish thanks to the lamp.
Yep.
The lamp's kind of bright.
They both make little bubbly noises when they get revealed.
Okay, I guess a good question is, they look hostile, right? Not like just some bystanders like, oh, what's going on over here? Just wandering around. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
In that case...
Even if they weren't hostile, would you trust that?
I mean, Tucker does not like to randomly attack without reason, so... But if they definitely have the looks of... I mean, they were sneaking up, to be fair. So that's pretty sus. So Tucker is going to wheel around and use... Bite. On the pink Frillish. Since that's right there.
Num.
You ever see a dog turn around and quickly snap? That's what he's doing. So, Dex fight Brawl. Let's see.
Browl.
And I will... What's that?
He said Browl.
Brawl! It's a Brawling Brawl. Brawl. I'm going to use the +2 on this one, too. There. Yes, I do desire crits. Thank you.
God.
Wow, these rolls.
Maybe I don't need to use Lucky Chant. Everyone's rolling really high.
This time.
All right.
Jeebus. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for it to dodge this.
All right, strength +2. +1 for stab, right? So one more. Oh wait, and also extra damage too. So 3 + 1 then. And flinch dice, 2 of them. Did not get the flinch.
Let's see. So that's a total of 4 damage.
4 damage. Wait, what's the roll of crit again? Is it just
2 damage dice.
2 extra? Oh, then I need to add 2 damage dice, technically. Did I do that already? No, I don't think I did. I don't usually crit, don't mind me. Alright, 2 extra damage dice, so let's see. Okay! Make that 6. Alright. I think, okay, 6 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, Tucker's got a wheel around, and honestly, with the way Frillish is designed, he's not lacking Frillish bits of target to bite upon. So he's gonna get a good grab on the lower cloak and just, yeah, swoosh his head around very, very wildly in the water and get a good bite. 8 of flinch, but it's still pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Which causes it to recoil a bit, trying to tug away its ghostly frills. And its entire semi-transparent, like almost ectoplasmic body lights up and glows with that same purple that the Caracosta has. You feel this sort of ominous, unpleasant wave of energy magic wash over you. You don't appear to be harmed yet.
So it doesn't hurt, but it does feel weird. Okay. Well, Tucker will let go after his little shake around. Also, I would say, like, he's probably just shaking this light thing around. Did you know they weigh 72 pounds?
What, Frillish?
Yeah.
Damn, they're heavy.
Yeah, that's like more than I expected for something that with this design I expected to be super light. But
heavy.
Yeah. Still shaking like a shoe toy, I think, though. Tucker has some bite strength at this point. Tucker will check himself over briefly after that to see if there's anything he can notice wrong with him because of that weird glow.
Not that you can see yet.
Okay.
Is there anything else Tucker wanted to
You know what? I'm thinking that Tucker's going to follow up. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Let's see. So the other Frillish is behind Ralph. Okay. Just in case Ralph has trouble seeing, because he's always, you know, it's a back deck. He's also going to throw a Dark Pulse again at the other Frillish. Since, after all, he does have a bit of a ghostly advantage here. So, let's do another Dex Fight Brawl, Dex Fight Channel, -2 then. There we go. Well, that at least... Well, let's see if they can dodge that. At least it wasn't a 0. Also, hello, Balazar, and thanks for coming by. I could have sworn... Wait, why is it saying first time chat? You've been here before.
Oh my goodness. That's a bad roll.
Yeah, is he? The question is, can they dodge?
Let's see if it can.
They certainly could. They do. Darn.
Alas, it manages to dodge.
To be fair, it was an awkward attack kind of going around the party, so... The energy, unfortunately, dissipates before it gets to the Frillish. Trying to deal with the water density is kind of confusing still for Tucker, I think.
I like to imagine more it faded incorporeal before you managed to hit it.
Ah, maybe so. Dark Pulse isn't the fastest thing.
Will that be all?
I think that's a good stop point.
Okay. That makes it Ryda's turn. And everyone knows they're there now, at least.
Yep. So, starting off with Lucky Chant. Special contest perform. 8 dice. Nice.
Excellent.
Lucky Chant for everyone.
Ignore 2
Lucky.
ones to the rolls. That is handy, especially when you have some penalties.
Contest perform.
Clover and Ralph's hat. Lucky.
Next, I'm gonna use Growl, which targets everyone, all enemies.
Is it bad I want this to fail just because I find it really amusing? Just
You like to-
bubbles.
Ah!
How?
I'm
because
sorry.
because he asked for it.
I'm legitimately sorry.
It's fine.
That should not logically be possible.
That sounds like a
Like-
statement Ryder would say.
I mean,
What is this
even
logic?
with Lucky Chant, it's a 0.
Yeah. Wait. I have the leader's thing.
All right,
I
you have
didn't use
bravado.
that.
Roll 2 more dice.
Arceus, please.
No!
Wow. Fucking wow. It's because he asked for it.
I'm dying.
I blame Car for this failure.
It is all my fault. I accept responsibility.
Oh, you know what's
Well-
funny too with a Lucky Chant? Read the if you read the description for Lucky Chant, it says the user chants an incantation to the skies to get a divine protection. So the car was like, "Oh yeah, you can have that Lucky Chant, but I'm going to do a little prank for in return." Like,
You chant
That
Mankey's paw.
is bad.
Mankey's paw. Sorry.
Whatever.
I'm so sorry.
It's not you. The dice gods just said a big middle finger. That's all you can do. I'll use Calm Mind, Insight Fight Channel.
Okay. At least that's a buff.
So that's 6 dice because penalty.
Oh god, I'm gonna hack up my lungs.
Arceus, please.
Arceus can't save you.
Okay.
Here. Okay.
that'll suffice.
Yep, +1
Yeah.
special defense, +1 special.
Alright, so I'll take those bonuses.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh man. Oh, it's the Huntail's turn. Well, they can't do jack shit, so let's roll their insight. What's your insight, sir? Terrible.
Arceus.
Insightful is not the first thing I'd call Neil.
That's 1 success.
They have some insightfulness.
Well, at least I took them out for a few turns.
Yeah.
You did. That was a good move, honestly.
Growl should not have failed there. That is upsetting.
Growl should not even work underwater, and I find it hilarious. Okay, that was the Huntail's turn. Hey, it's Brooke's turn. Oh my goodness.
Like the Metro Red tried to grab somehow swallowed water by mistake. I mean, we're breathing it. You may as well accidentally swallow it here and there. That's true.
Brooke will leer at all the fish witches.
Fish witches.
So, are they fishy witches or fish sandwiches?
Yeah, I was gonna say that makes me hungry for a fish sandwich when you put it that way.
5 minutes. Oh no.
Tell me, have
Depends
you
on the
seen
outcome of
the
this battle.
marvelous spread fish?
Oh boy. Brooke already leaning in the direction I'm very happy with.
I apologize to say, but jellyfish are like basically non-substantial to eat. That's the reason they don't. That's the reason they're successful. No predator wants to eat them.
What's
They're
Lear's
just
defense
water.
on?
Mhm. And it's better if Lear made it than Growl, I'll say.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, without the peanut butter fish to go with them, it's just... Tell me, have you seen the marvelous breadfish swimming in? God, I love that song.
Now turtle soup, on the other hand.
Follow up with a crunch on the nearest Frillish. Okay, that would be either one. I'll assume it's the blue one.
They need a bite. The other one got a bite.
Gonna bite.
I mean, if we focus fire, we could take them out one after another.
By the way, this music
True.
just reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts battle music from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Do you know what the song's actually from?
I don't.
This is one of the battle themes of PokePark Wii 2.
Oh! Crits! Crits for days!
Wow, okay. And Crunch might hurt a bit more. Bite is not as strong as Crunch. Bite just does the flinch thing.
Oh,
This is actually
shoot!
very handy, but... What?
I need to make sure I have another thing up.
Oh yeah, also
Continue.
Crunch is lethal, I forgot. Bite is not lethal. Crunch
Crunch
is.
is lethal.
Yeah, Crunch is lethal, but the Bite isn't. I just really remembered that.
Yeah, not since 1987.
The Crunch of 87, as it's always known. After that, at least. To be fair, that's still accurate to the game plot. Oh, that was not quite as good. Woof.
But we ignore those 2 1s, so that's at least 3 damage.
Oh, that's true.
Mhm.
That's a bit better.
Let's see.
+1 for seeing effective. Indeed.
So 4 damage.
4 damage. There we go.
Yeah.
Not the strongest hit, but it's not too bad. And you do have the chance to roll the defensive. Yeah. The rolling to reduce defense.
Brooke, doing a crunch, managed to tear off a chunk of Frillish Frill. It is very insubstantial and kind of slippery tasting. These things would probably make better dressing on a salad.
Oh, jellyfish slime, just the perfect. Yeah, that's way better than Caesar salad dressing.
Here I go biting ghosts again.
Is is Brooke gonna roll the extra die though?
No, super effective is flat +1 damage.
I meant the added effect of crunch.
Oh. Oh, right, yeah. It's a chance die to give them another defense down.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they can't have more than -1 defense.
But it's like insult. It's insult if nothing else.
Insult
If
to
you succeed.
Sadly not. Is Brooke gonna do anything else? Nope, okay. That makes it the Caracosta's turn.
Leave it to the witch to call forth wicked minions. But I can command them too.
Let's see here.
Oh no.
I didn't catch the first part, but I feel like I got insulted.
Called y'all wicked minions.
Oh,
Oh, that's not very nice. Wicked.
We're totally wicked, sick.
Maybe
awesome.
we're radical wicked. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has mind control powers.
Well, everything has that aura he has.
Yeah. My mind is like a steel trap.
I pity anyone who goes into Ryda's mind.
And they're using
Tucker has a watch ticking down.
ancient power on Brooke,
Okay.
which is a rock move, and that's not the best idea.
Going to frickin' going into
Actually,
Ralph's
you know
mind,
what?
and there's a speaker system constantly telling jokes.
What?
So
Awesome.
sorry to interrupt you.
I wasn't sure what was being said, but what
You know
do
what?
we know?
I'm gonna rule that Lucky Chant is gonna have an effect here because he rolled only one freaking success, and I'm gonna
Lucky.
say that their move just sort of bounces off of Brooke's coat as the talismans on it start to glow.
Oh,
Suck it, Carrot.
I mean that's fair. Lucky Chat literally says good things happen to storyteller's discretion. So storyteller can just go like, Lucky Chat did this. Like that's canonically allowed by the card.
Lucky Champ for the win.
Alright.
Accursed wards. She was always one to hide.
Maybe you just need to get good.
How is
This good.
And then they start spinning.
Oh.
Oh, that might be. That could be some bad things actually.
Whirlpool.
And they're gonna use rollout on Brooke this time.
Ah, see, I was worried. That was one of the ones I was worried about. There's also Rapid Spin, which I believe was annoying. Does it knock off items?
Rapid spin gets rid of grappling.
Right.
So things like Leech Seed, Wrap, Bind, Brooke will dodge. Alright, just remember you are currently at a -6. So Dex Fight Evasion.
It's not gonna leave yet.
7, 2. So that's
9, so that's 3.
that is 3 dice.
You got this.
You can try.
It's just a 1. You have to match or beat a 1 with 3 dice. That is doable. That's very doable.
No, it's a 4.
It's 4.
Oh wait, oh, that was the accuracy roll. Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the first one he failed.
+2 with
but it is
bravado.
+2
That's
with
true.
bravado.
It is still possible. Oh, you're gonna go first. So 5 dice, you have to get a 4. Okay. Oh!
Inspire.
No.
You could will it? Oh no, will just gets +1. Never mind.
Yeah, it's not enough.
No. Good thing rollout's a rock type move.
Also, doesn't it get worse the longer it goes off? Okay.
No, rollout gets stronger.
Yeah, that's what I meant by worse.
Knock him
Like,
out.
worse to the person getting hit by it, I meant.
Yeah.
So it doesn't start out too strong, at least. How much damage is it at first?
I'm gonna need to put him asleep.
Since it's not very effective, it's gonna do -1 damage.
Still pretty strong on the get-go. Okay,
So,
then.
so currently, it would only deal chip damage.
Roll plink.
Oh, that's right. We roll plink now, so go ahead and roll.
Oh,
for-
right, our rules changed. What was that again? How did we do it?
We
You
did
just
that
roll
a while
for
ago
plink.
because we all have reached a level of power where it's like, it's not always great to have plink happen all the time.
But how do we
And this
roll
is-
it?
You
You
just,
just roll
a
1
die.
dice.
Oh, just roll die, okay.
Yeah. No plink. Damn.
So that's full damage, right?
No.
Oh, what?
Same success fail. If it's 4 or more, you would still take a damage.
Oh.
with flash rolls.
So
To
if
make
you
it
roll a high
clearer,
number-
the way I do it is the person who's dealing damage rolls plink. So if it's a success, then they successfully did plink damage.
That would make
If
more
it's
sense to me.
unsuccessful,
To have the
Yeah.
defender roll a 0, and that's a good thing for them, confused my brains a little bit. That's all. That's all.
But guess what? Rollout is success if he can do it again.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, you still took 1 damage, right? From the plink, or from the wait, no plink means no damage then.
yes.
Okay, no damage. Got it. So he took no damage first time.
God damn it!
Roll plink.
Roll plink again.
I can just roll the Doom dice for Plink if that makes everyone.
Yeah, I think it would be
That would be logical.
more clear. Attacker rolls plink.
See now that look,
right,
that caused
take
plinks,
blink.
so that makes sense.
Caracosta going all in on you.
And every time, so this attack continues until he misses, right?
Correct.
Okay.
X-Fight channel. I mean, I would have 4 dice. Wait, no.
Come on.
Kyrio, having trouble with your sheet?
It would still be Plink damage. Nope, no Plink.
Man, Brooke took it like a champ.
Ooh.
I got it.
It's getting repeatedly hammered here. But just kind
And
of
only 1 damage has been done.
Okay, so what led us to getting attacked? This is not the Fruit Chef fair. Not bad. That almost hurt, Brooke says. You wake up! And he starts shaking the hunt tail. Nope, doesn't help. But I do believe that it is now Ralph's turn.
All right.
Could try and take out the relish. I think that one took more damage.
Yeah, I think so.
The Caracosta, I fucking punched the shit out of. So I'm gonna punch the shit out of it again, but first, we're gonna get a battle cry ready. We're gonna use a belly drum.
By the way, the names have a minus next to them. Is that how much damage they took?
Yes.
Wow. You may have punched the shit out of him, but you only did 2 damage to him.
Oh, shit.
Caracosta is a tank.
Defensive.
He's a tanky
I would
boy.
not be surprised. I just wanted to point that out.
That's what I'm saying. We should kill the ads first. Because
The
they're
ads
probably
are,
more squishy.
The ads are definitely more squishy.
Like, y'all did more damage to the hunt tail.
Yeah, the Huttail is very squishy.
And he's
Yeah,
asleep.
but it's more. I feel like it's more in character for Ralph to fight the big guy.
That's
That
fair.
Totally
is,
fair.
that is
Oh.
very fair.
Car, thank you for adding that, by the way. I think it's unfair if we knew their HP totals, but it's good to know what... I'm like, it's just natural to see how much damage they've taken, because we can... If we kept track, we could know that already, so it's just nice to have that convenience.
So, the way my DM does it, especially for bigger boss fights, is he doesn't bother with an HP total. He just lets the boss fight end when it would be appropriate to end,
Oh, interesting.
or when it seems like people have stopped having fun.
So he kind of... He has more of a plot end for battles, like, decides when it's like a good pacing.
Yeah. For regular fights, he just uses HP totals, and I have HP totals for everything. But if I feel like people are enjoying a fight and want it to keep going, I might fudge it.
That's fair, or vice versa, the other way around. That makes sense, because there's also situations where DMs are encouraged, like, I've seen, like, it's encouraged, like, a DM does a bad roll, like, that is just kind of sucky, and, well, he did the roll secretly, he's going to say, actually, it succeeded, because it's more interesting that way.
Yeah, it's
Like-
more interesting than killing the thing. Then it it botches its defensive maneuver against a strong attack, and you kill it in 3 turns.
Basically, DMs can always evoke the rule of cool and overrule something else if they want to.
Yep.
Mhm.
And-
dice is totally acceptable. I am of that opinion.
Yeah.
And also, just by listing the damage you've done, it helps you feel like you've done something, which you have, and it helps you gauge how hurt they probably are, maybe.
Alright, strength +3.
Yep. Ralph
Yeah, I didn't
sacrificing
think that-
half his HP.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Ralph big berserker mode.
Yeah, Belly Drum is a good move, but like for you, it takes out a lot of HP. Oh wait, how does it round actually?
It rounds up, I believe.
Well, that's good.
Amount of damage.
Yeah, because like, how do you round 11? Basically.
Yeah.
Rounded.
Yeah,
it says rounded down actually.
Oh, it says okay.
It says
I'm
right
sorry.
there. I'm
used to
sorry.
Pathfinder.
Sorry to point that out, but yeah, it says rounded down. So.
Half HP. It
Yeah,
costs
so half
rounded-
HP rounded down is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anywho.
yeah.
And now with that, I want to roll another metronome.
Are you going to specify anything?
Yeah,
or-
metronome fighting. That'll be a -2.
Punch that rocky shell. Or something. Maybe punch.
Which is
And he
1,
can't even dodge. He used everything
2,
trying
3.
to beat Brooke into the sand.
That's the downside for a lot. It keeps
so
going, so you just
-2
tank
and
your accuracy.
-3. Oh wait, no, it's. I had one more die for accuracy, but it don't matter. So,
guess
yeah,
that's
my
fine.
accuracy was at a -3 because
Well,
I'm
it
missing
does-
1 dex.
Roll it though. If you got another 1, it'd bring the accuracy to 0, so it does matter.
Are you using the bravado?
Thankfully, it didn't. Oh, were you using your bravado?
Nah.
No? Okay. Let's see.
Oh, he hasn't used his bravado for a couple turns then. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't want to forgetting and
It's okay.
use it.
Mock punch.
Oh fuck yeah!
Mm.
Strength +2. Also, you wanted to punch. You get to punch.
Mock punch. That's like.
Why is your
Alright.
strength littered with 3 arrow pieces?
Because belly
Because
drum.
it's +3.
Oh, right. It's +3. That was +2 for some reason. Sorry. Okay, this might hurt then.
You think?
I mean, might. Yeah, that hurt.
Ignore 2 1s.
I think that
Yeah.
diagonal one that kind of looks like a 6 counted as a 6. So I think the game was
That's
generous. to
7.
7 + 1 for weakness, so 8. So.
That's
I
good.
think it's best to just leave Korakos to Ralph.
Sizing each other up makes sense.
The Caracosta turning so its shell catches the blow. There's a brief flash of purple light as your punch manages to damage one of the sigils on the shell.
Just like kind of grin and see at -4. Can I stockpile special fight channel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it'll be 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, we're gonna end with stockpile.
Makes sense. You just need a 1. Yep, there you go.
There you go. Very nice. Stockpile.
So defense, special defense +1. So
Yep. I'm 5'4".
Goodness, y'all, bosses in your own right.
Okay, oh, we just copy you an arrow for that.
Oh shoot, I forgot to do a thing when Brooke crunched the Frillish. Yeah, it's fine.
There you go.
Actually, it's super fine.
It's okay, I'm probably gonna do it again. Stick with what works, right?
Yup.
Do you want to tag team with Tucker, though?
I was thinking that.
Like, they're both
Tag
fighty
team
boys.
Sure.
Bitey Boys, team attack.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It may not be necessary, but I was just bringing it up because I thought it might be neat. Though Tucker's top of rounds, so technically if anybody should be way, it'd be Tucker next round.
Is Ruff gonna do anything else this round?
Nope, not after stockpiling.
Okie dokie. Right. Blue Frillish time. What could they possibly do?
How many dice do they even have left?
Well, the blue one has -2 Dark type bite combo, Nosferatu. Gosh darn it. No, one of you needs to know Drain Fang. I think it is. Is it Drain Fang? Is that thing? Oh my gosh, the blue one has to use a...
If Dream Fang is the thing I want it. I want everything.
I want it.
Oh no. It used a chance die because they actually all their moves have an accuracy of 2.
Ooh, good to know.
No! So the blue Frillish attempts to use Bubble and it just ends up blowing its head bigger. Just... But the pink one has dice.
Scary. I feel bad for this turtle. Why? He just nearly tried to annihilate you. And he's been very rude.
And the pink one is going to go after Tucker.
Good help is so hard to
flailing
find.
its arm noodlies.
Oh, it flailed pretty good. Alright then. What is Tucker at -wise at this moment? 4, I think?
I believe you're at -4.
Yeah, okay. I forget. You can only clash the moves you haven't used that turn, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Counts as using a move. Or you can try to evade.
What is my evasion roll right now?
Better than your clash. I
Probably.
think.
Is it?
Dex fight evade.
Slightly
Okay.
better than your clash.
That would be a 3. I'd have to beat... Okay, well, you know what? Sure, we'll do 3. Why not? Yeah, Tucker will attempt to step to the side of this.
Come on, Tucker.
Doggy
2
bad,
successes is
doggy
kind of hard,
bad.
but let's see. Darn.
Ah, you
Alright.
could will it.
I could. You know what? Sure. I will.
You're gonna will to meet it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. It's gonna
Tucker.
will to beat it.
Oh.
Ah,
I guess I upset it a bit.
You did. You chewed on it like a ragdoll. So it starts wrapping its frilly fronds around you and starts wringing out your life force.
oh,
Oh, no.
that's
I forget, does
horrifying.
Dark resist Ghost?
Type
Yes.
chart.
Yes. I think so.
Ghost is not very effective against Dark.
Yeah.
Quick learn Drain Fang from his experience. No! I am
Well,
on
my-
my hands and knees screaming to the sky and shaking my fists.
This is karma for the growl thing.
Was that a single
Is-
damage to this move? or is that
Not
single...
even 1 damage. What the heck? Ring out is a weird move too, because it does less damage the less HP you have.
Wow. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's a weird
Huh.
move. Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
that's okay. So,
Yeah.
I think what Tucker does is Tucker just, thanks to using the will, while he wasn't able to escape it, he is very wriggly. So I'm thinking the Frillish can't get a proper grip to actually hurt him. The flail is somewhat successful, the grab is somewhat successful, but Tucker resists with wriggles. And again, like, I think canonically we could say these things are probably kind of light, because I really don't understand that 73 pounds thing the deck says. So, like...
I mean, it's in the water. I'm sure out of the water is heavy.
Yeah, probably. That'd make more sense.
I imagine all the weight comes from their head and their actual frilly bits are just super light.
Now, I assume that thing doesn't... I assume that move doesn't lead to a grapple, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure. I don't know if the
It
moves
doesn't have
do
the
that.
dice to grapple you. Are you kidding?
Do any moves actually lead into a grapple automatically? I wonder.
Like wrap and bind, I think,
Okay.
are it.
Isn't Octolock a thing too? Or I'm thinking-
Yeah.
I completely forgot that move existed, actually, before you said it.
It's all water weight, like a frilly water balloon. Like trying to drink a milkshake through a straw. Pretty much. Unfortunately, the Frillish can't do a dang thing. Here I
Tucker makes upsetting noises as he wriggles around. Upsetting spaghetti. Bubbly noises.
It is Tucker's turn.
Okay.
Is Tucker gonna wait till Brooke's turn to team attack?
I'm gonna leave that up to Kyrio. What do you think? So there's nothing stopping Tucker from doing one thing and then doing a team attack later with a penalty, right?
No, there is nothing stopping you from doing
Okay. I'm going to ask a simple question, but it's going to make it's important. Since we're in a pincer attack, could everybody just do me a quick favor and move their character balls to show me which direction they're facing? Since, you know, pincer attack and all.
It is probably facing Coracosta, but keeping an eye on the Frillish.
Okay. yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And Brooke is probably... yeah, squaring up Ralph here.
Staring down, eye to eye.
Okay, it's just what matters right now. Okay, so Tucker will do one move before reserving his further actions for doing a team attack with a -2. So Tucker is going to do, since he's kind of been engaged by the Frillish, he is going, and Kara, I have to ask permission for this, so I'm going to actually DM you. Really fast, a second.
That's fine.
My mind immediately.
Keep in mind, y'all can't get too terribly far from each other. You're rogues.
Mm-hmm. I imagine this is sort of the rope tie order where Tucker, then Ryda, then Brooke, then Ralph at the end. Or Ryda is at one end and Ralph is at the other with Brooke and Tucker in the middle.
So,
The reason I ask is because under these specific conditions, it is very easy to use this attack. I don't know if you've ever seen, like... one of the dangers of an actual dive is kicking up sand, you see.
So, unfortunately, because of the way the positioning is at the moment, you would only be able to catch one of them. There is no real good way for you to catch both.
Okay, they're too far away for that. All right. All right, to share of what I was saying, and the reason I was asking everybody's face, I was wondering, could sand attack be powered up with all this loose C4 sand all around? Because it's very easy to kick up sand when you're in the water. But unfortunately, the Frillish are too far apart. I was hoping to hit both of them with sand attack.
If you were trying to get Carracosta and Huntail, that would be more effective. Though they're further down the slope, so they may or may not be affected.
Also, Ralph is kind of squared up too close.
And Ralph is kind of in the way at the moment. Actually dealing with the Carracosta effectively.
All right, Tucker will hold all of his actions given the situation.
Okay, which will make it Ryder's turn.
Alright, so I was thinking of knocking out or attempting to knock out the Carracosta, but Ralph seems pretty adamant on just squaring up with him. So I'm gonna use Hypnosis on the blue Frillish.
Thou mayest attempt.
Yeah, and yes, fair, yes. Well, see, Ralph rolled Metronome, got Sweet Kiss, so...
Let's go! Look it.
Fine. Blue Frillish gets to do nothing.
I'm taking out everyone one by one.
Hypnosis is sort of
Can you
powerful.
dodge? That's the wrong dice. No, it can't dodge anyway. It is asleep.
Go to sleep.
I can't imagine Metronome rolling Sweet Kiss. He just convulsively sprint up to whatever you're
It's
fighting
not dead,
and
by
give
the
it
way,
a
just
big,
having it asleep.
give it a big like Bugs Bunny style.
Also, I should note that after getting unwrapped from the Frillish, Tucker actually does turn forward and kind of eyes up Brooke to kind of indicate that he's ready to do something with Brooke. He is honestly less concerned about the Frillish now after experiencing 0 damage from one of them. So, yeah, he's turned his attention forward.
Rolling Plank. If only because I'm suffering it right now.
I'm gonna roll Psychic against the still awake Frillish.
Okay, you will certainly do that, I guess.
You will do this.
My
Sweet.
goodness, these rolls are kind of crazy.
Special +3, so that's 4 + 3, 7.
Oh, right, I need to roll a thing.
Plus stab.
Hypnosis is now disabled for 4 rounds, by the way.
I can live with that.
Oh,
There's your 5
ran
damage.
Ran out of Hypno.
Yep. Kyrio knows what these things got. That was the only thing that made them dangerous. It's the thing I forgot to do on Brooke.
I'm gonna look that up again. I keep forgetting what it does. 30% chance the move gets disabled if hit by an attack. I don't know how it translates through Pokerole, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely run into that move in the games. That's fucking annoying, that move. It's a good move, honestly. Or rather, a good ability.
Oh, man.
Roll me a plink, Ryder.
Wah.
Their special defense is through the roof.
Fair. Damn it, Fair, you missed my lame joke. I said I gave a lame joke, so don't worry about
Time
it.
to follow up with confusion, but this time I'm doing physical confusion via Seer Orb.
I made these things specifically to not be hurt by magic. Air quotes.
6 fight channel -4. That's still 6 dice.
Lame jokes are the best. Then you should be listening! No, it's fine. I joked that Ralph rolled Sweet Kiss, and that's why they were so close.
Wait, that's 2 successes.
It is. Screw it. I want to see. I want to see if it'll live.
What a statement.
So, roll damage.
Yes. I want to see if it'll live long enough to do anything. Because they've got moves.
No moves for you.
They couldn't sneak up on you.
Oh wait, I didn't add stab. Okay, well, that just gets ignored anyway, so 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh no! Roll me Plink again.
Oh, how?
Their defense is 2!
Hey! Blink damage. And also confusion chance.
Confusion.
No confusion.
No.
But I did blink!
That was a somewhat mediocre set of rolls there, yeah, definitely.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
At least this is the perfect fight to test rolling Blink.
True. True, definitely is.
Oh, it's
God,
the
these guys
Huntail's
are-
turn.
Are they gonna wake up yet?
Unlikely. Oh, wait. Hang on. I need to roll for disable on... Nope.
Please no. God damn.
No more confusion for 4 rounds.
Great, so all I have is psychic to attack with.
Wait, doesn't
Time
Cursive...
to activate Echo
But-
Chamber.
Hold on, in your defense, Cursive Body says there's a 30% chance the Cursive Body will disable the move they attack a Pokemon for 4 turns. But it also says...
I believe the Pokerole version is not limited.
It's not? Okay, because the game version's like, it can't disable a move if there's already a move disabled, basically. So I was wondering.
Yeah, because then it
also-
would be busted and competitive.
Also,
Yeah,
we have
fair,
reviews here, so
the
fair
way
enough.
it's worded in the rulebook, because I had to look it up quick to add it to my little sheet thing, because I forgot to do so, it's only when it's hit by a move. It doesn't say
Wow.
it has to be a contact move.
Oh!
So that might not be intentional, but I'm going to run with it for these things.
I mean, yeah, you may as well if it's written that way. I mean, I know we've discussed how they messed up the writing of things, but like if it's written that way, I'd go that way too. Yeah.
If
Also-
only because it makes these enemies all the more fun.
Also, just for a second, because I think he may not have seen what I said. Ballastar, he's a regular viewer. Apparently, he lost his Twitch account. Sorry to hear that, dude.
Oh,
No idea what happened, but sorry about that. He's on a new account. That's why he was first-time chat earlier.
Ah, that makes sense.
I'm
Unfortunate.
gonna add 3 dice because Karserus was playing around. Yay! 2 more successes.
Oh no, he's waking up. Quickly, we gotta end this fight before they wake up.
He's still asleep.
I took out 2 enemies, guys. Come on, you can take out the other 2.
Well,
Gosh,
Shut down, not taken out, technically, but...
fucking hypnosis.
It never works. This is the one time it's been working.
I know. Huntail doesn't wake up, meaning it's Brooke's turn. Which means also Tucker turn.
Yes. Yeah, so Tucker is paying attention to Brooke, because... I mean, he's got a type advantage over these ghost types anyway, so they're not impressing them, so he's not focusing on them right now.
Abolish.
Unless Brooke does. Okay.
Obliterate.
Brooke is gonna crunch the pink frillish. Tucker can join in.
Okay.
Obliterate it.
Like, Brooke alone might be enough to take it out, but, like, extra insurance, right?
I mean, if Brooke wants to crunch pink frillish and tag team with you, so you can dark pulse the blue frillish, which is asleep and can do nothing.
Oh. Tucker is simply going to wait for Brooke to tell him what exactly he'd like, because Tucker will just do whatever is told to him in this situation. Basically, there's a lot of targets.
Pokemon trainer.
More to put it in a more lore way. There's a lot of targets. Tucker is to see what Brooke considers a priority.
All right, I guess Yeller can. Okay, so
I also like that's the original idea,
preserve-
but
I can pull back the curtain if you want.
I'm guessing it only has a little bit of health. That's why he
the
suggested
pink
splitting it.
frillish looks like it's on its last legs.
If it had
you still
legs.
want to team attack it and do cool thing, I am all for it.
Fair.
Yeah, our D&D dungeon master kind of did that. He would describe he had like different descriptors for different points of like percent of their health gone, like oh, he's looking hurt, or he's looking bloodied, or he's looking real messed up, like as sort of different rough indicators of like the percentage of health left.
I've been basically fine with how Car does it.
I'm gonna say yes, you can. I'm gonna say yes, you can, at least in part because y'all are roped together and you can use that to your advantage. Plus,
Yeah.
Dark Pulse and Crunch doing weird things, and I'm okay with it.
Are we talking a team attack basically where two party members attack 2 targets in tandem, basically?
Synchronized attack.
Or are we
And/or
talking
just
a group attack?
At the same time.
Or attack, okay. Sounds like the
Cool.
world's your oyster on that one, bro.
Yep.
Oyster, because we're in water.
Y'all may go ahead and roll accuracy on your moves when you select them.
Okay.
Just combine their damages as we've been doing for team attacks.
I shall wait for typing to see.
You guys might obliterate both of them. If you're lucky enough.
The world's your oyster. Yes, that's better.
Yes, activate cursed body.
I think Wright is finally fulfilling their job as the team support.
Cover me with Dark Pulse, Brooke says as he prepares to crunch.
Tucker is very quick to start immediately emanating that dark energy he can do. Give it a nod. Alright, I guess let's roll.
I'm gonna say that the pink frillish tries to go to the blue frillish for cover. Whoa!
Ooh!
My gosh! Crits. Crits, crits.
I guess it's just 9 dice in that one, yeah. Well, it's not a failure. I love the comparison.
It's fine. I mean, it can't dodge anyway, so...
That's just
Go ahead and roll your damages.
I guess we both took one side of a coin, didn't we? Okay.
Hey, what really matters is the damage.
That we made along the way.
Oh boy.
So that's special.
Also ignore these Doom dice. I'm rolling them for something that involves the Caracasta.
Let's see. Special +3 +1 for stab, and then 1 on top of it. Okay.
Oh.
I don't
Damage
like the O.
is 6. Okay, you know what? I'll take the bad accuracy if I get a good damage. Honestly, bad accuracy is not the biggest problem. Bad damage is. So. Yeah, that's 6. All right. Oh, your damage is also. Hey, team
12.
attack.
You guys obliterated them.
That was actually a team attack. We did the exact same power levels.
So do y'all want me to describe what's in my head, or do you want to describe what you do to these poor things?
How are we doing this attack? Are we hitting them both together? I don't quite
You're gonna
understand
end
how
up
that
hitting
works.
them both together. Yes.
Okay. So, in other words, Tucker's Dark Pulse is spread between them.
What I'm imagining is that Brooke lunges for them, and Tucker ends up literally covering Brooke with Dark Pulse, so he becomes this big shadow gator thing and chomps them both.
Okay, I can add to that. So what Tucker does is, indeed, in this case, Brooke is more or less, I would imagine, attacking between them, and Tucker is shrouding Brooke, partially his body, but definitely mostly his jaws, in this energy that kind of just shapes to his jaws and expands the bite, basically, into a sort of biting cloud, thus hitting both targets.
Epic.
Big shadow gator go chomp.
Or in other words, Tucker sets the mold for this attack, Brooke applies the pressure.
Yay!
That was Crunch, right?
That was Crunch. That was absolutely Crunch.
They did.
Da-da-da, Dark Pulse somehow did lethal damage. Woo!
You can blame Brooke for that.
Poor Frillish. May they rest
yeah,
in
Brooke
pieces.
applied the lethality. I'm gonna flip a coin. Oh yeah, okay.
May they rest in pieces. He doesn't swallow them.
He doesn't swallow them, but one of them has Curse Body go off as you're munching them, so Crunch and Dark Pulse are now disabled for 4 rounds.
That's a fair trade-off, I'd say.
It's annoying.
Alas.
Yes. It is annoying.
Okay, stop. They disabled my sleep ability and my ability to confuse. All I got is Psychic left and Echo Chamber. That
Only
works.
you had other damaging moves, Stares that chip away and Superpower, sitting in their corner.
Did Brooke kill more ghosts? Yes, but he didn't eat them because the coin said no. So everybody can hate the coin for not giving us more.
Where the fuck? Oh my gosh. By the way, Brooke, your lamp is just sort of looking in all directions like, what the heck did I just experience? Because darkness.
Even Tucker is quite surprised at that outcome. He looks mildly shaken that they are kind of entirely expired after that. But he is admittedly a little bit impressed that they were able to do that too. Yeah, he does. Tucker gives Brooke a side glance to see what Brooke's expression is on this matter.
Good thing they don't have blood.
Tucker is like, how should I feel about this, Brooke, kind of glance.
Brooke has literally re-deaded most ghosts he's met.
God, I hope the mind control thing wasn't actually a case, and this was a voluntary service situation, or this would be kind of a little bit rougher.
I'm pretty sure they're mind controlled.
Ooh.
That's why I didn't immediately hop to murder. I was putting them to sleep. Go to sleep.
This could be argued. This could be argued to be an kind of accidental kill in a way, though, too, because like no, kind of. Well, no, okay, not really.
Not really.
Accidental murder.
If it's any consolation, though you would not be aware of this in character, they are the Caracastas minions.
Okay.
Okay. But I wonder if Tucker was probably just like, well, Brooke decided the lethality, I'd say, so obviously Tucker still did it too, but
Brooke nods at Tucker. Fight's not over, Tuck, and gestures towards the Caracasta. Which, by the way, y'all still have actions you can take.
Tucker...
He doesn't seem fazed by what just happened.
Fair enough. Tucker reads the expression for just an extra second, and then sighs out a bubble and nods and turns back to the other side of the battle. Kind of like affirming, like, alright, let's move on. It does bother Tucker, this sort of thing, but seeing that Brooke is like, alright, then yeah, he's gonna be like, alright. Tucker's killed for hunting. He has. But technically those were ferals, I believe. Oh wait, actually one of them might not have been. One of them might have been a wild, I can't remember.
I'm sure you've only done it with ferals.
What's that?
Pretty sure you've only eaten ferals.
Honestly, it partially depends on what Zill decided to have Tucker help him hunt with. I think if Zill was hunting ferals, then it was ferals. And yeah, we do still have moves. Do we want to do more? I mean, we can still do moves. I'm not sure we can do a second team attack in a round. That sounds a little OP.
I will say that one team attack per round is a good limit. at the moment.
Then I would say that Tucker's turn is over, but it technically is still Brooke's turn. Okay,
I'm
Tucker
gonna hang
is...
back for now. Tucker can do what he wants. So, y'all can hang back and let Ralph beat on the Caracosta.
Yeah, sounds good.
Watch the two Kaijus fight.
Alright is definitely getting in on this action when they can.
Godzilla.midi. Yeah, why not?
Is there any reaction from the Caracosta after seeing some of his minions bite it?
The Caracosta's preoccupied. If they notice, they don't seem to care.
Okay. Fight it. I just realized the terrible pun I just did. Holy shit.
Munches!
So for a moment, it seems like they're going to try and use rollout again, but the trinkets on Brooke's coat glow, and he stops.
Well, more than just words. But we are more than a mere fighter.
And from their shell, they draw forth a bottle and proceed to bonk Ralph in the face with it.
Ultimate technique, I can hit you with this bottle.
Everyone, take -1 to your defenses and to strength and special.
Wait, hold on, what? How much? How many things are getting affected with this?
-1 to both defenses, and -1 to strength, and -1 to special for everyone.
I'm gonna pull some. All right, everybody, look next to the note cards for little arrows. You can put them down to down position to make it easier. There you go.
Because I had to boost to special and special defense, do they just go back to normal?
They go back to normal.
Sweet. So I just lost strength and defense, which I don't need.
Okay, well, can you go over which ones they were again? It was both defense and special defense?
Defense, special defense, strength, and dex. As
Okay.
when the bottle...
Dex?
Strength and dex?
Yes.
I thought you said special.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, strength and special, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, strength and
Different.
special,
not
okay.
dex.
It would have been hilarious having 0 dex.
Well, remember, if something is giving
fall
you... If something is giving you -1 and you're hit with another -1, it doesn't stack. But if you have, say, a +2 and you're hit with a -1, you now only have a +1.
Oh my god. I just imagine if something brings you to 0 dex, your hands just fall off. You have little stumps.
Yep, sorry about that.
Yeah, fortunately, that doesn't affect Ralph as much because of the belly drum.
Yep, because the bottle breaks in spite of, floaty water bonk, and you all hear this warped scream ripple through the tide.
Ooh.
Creepy.
I was gonna steal it and drink it, which probably wouldn't have been good.
That would have been a terrible idea, and I wish you
Yeah.
had done it.
Very bad.
Well, he would have prevented the rest of us from the effect, maybe. We'll tell he burped
Unfortunately,
the whole
it's
holy screams.
consumable, So... Doesn't he know ocean whaling is against the law?
Well, he's definitely trying to do the witch warlock thing because, like, he's just doing a Minecraft witch now, like throwing bottles everywhere.
Splash potions.
Damn splash potions.
And at least not a lingering potion of harming.
True.
Woe upon you, warrior.
And they draw their fins up in a defensive position, Ralph.
Did the bonk hurt me?
That's true. He did have a
no.
ball smashed against his face, so.
No. You're fine. That was just for aesthetic's sake. Okay. He doesn't fizzle the move. Good.
Ooh.
Okay. That's all he can do.
Alright, so he's
Oh,
flared up
interesting.
in defense.
He is
Alright,
defensive.
so that's that. I'm amped up.
Hmm.
Body slam.
Fair enough, go.
Wait, shit! I was starting to roll. Not my actions. That's Ravens, I think. Alright, accuracy first, which is Dex Fight, bro. So
Just-
-1 on Dex.
Just there you go. Okay. Just add it to your previous 2, I guess.
There we go. No, I'm ignoring the first 2.
New roll entirely. All right, 3 then.
Yeah.
Don't forget you have Lucky Hat when you want it. And I think you
Yeah.
still have Bravado.
Yeah, and I will use Bravado.
No,
Maybe
you
we
get a crit.
bump it up. Yeah, maybe we bump it up to 5.
Nah. It's fine. Because you're going to hit.
Yeah, sweet. Alright. That's strength plus 3, which is currently. And then stab.
Oh, Charum, how many dead things do you think went into Karserus' stuff?
I just wondered. Yeah, I mean, yes. Also, whoa, holy crap, that's an 8. Okay. No, absolutely. I'm just wondering. It's like, is it humanely sourced or not? Like, yeah, that's a good question, honestly. Like, you know, is it from ferals? Is it from Pokemon that are going to be passing away anyways? You know, stuff like that. That is a question.
Is that all Ralph is gonna do?
Thank you for your application. You consent to haunted cursed item.
I mean, okay, you know what? That does sound like something Karserus would have.
I mean,
Just a
like,
little
what? You
form.
pay the surviving family some money for the service, and then... Like, I could see that. Like...
Hello. I heard that your grandfather is going to be passing away soon. Slides form over to sad family member. Please read this over. I'll be back.
And
I mean, it's grim, but it's a good service in a way.
I'll send the local mortician. Mortician is a Duskull.
I'm gonna. It'll. Rock. Water. Yeah, only one way to find out. Let's zap it.
It's actually
no.
weak. It's actually weak to electric. That's the hilarious part.
Yeah, because electric is just neutral for rock.
Yeah, which is weird, but I'm okay with it. So you're gonna use the magnet?
Yeah.
But the question is, what is... We're underwater, so how's this gonna work?
To find out.
It's gonna react interestingly.
Oh no.
It's also like
Ralph,
an
don't
electronic
paralyze us
device.
all.
It might break, is all I'm saying.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh gosh. 2 damage
You're a
and
short distance away, connected by a rope.
Alright, 2 damage
Oh, so
plus
not
dice for 1 more damage thanks to the magnet. So only 2. Oh, I guess plus 1 because of weakness, so 3.
Is that all you have?
hit him again.
And the sigils on their shell glows. By the way, everyone take 1 electric damage.
Ow. Fair.
Ralph.
So if Ralph didn't pull this out, like, look, I have magic too. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Magic wand.
Oh gosh. Alright, 2 chances at paralyze. Which I wonder if that would paralyze all of us.
No, it would
Wow,
only
no.
work on the Caracosta.
Oh gosh, alright, and last but not least, I will swallow my thing at -4, so...
You would take super effective. It is electric damage.
Tucker looks kind of shocked. Again, I'm 10 buds, shut up. About that. His fur already wet, now, like, also kind of puffing out a bit, too.
Yep, we're gonna swallow my stockpile here.
You've magnetized the
maybe
water a
less.
little bit. Electromagnetized the water a bit.
Okay, he does take the blink.
Dang it, Ralph.
Dang it, Ralph.
It's okay. I got him on the ropes.
The dead frilly start cooking. Now it's fried jellyfish.
I'm
Hey.
reminded of the dad from Mitchell's versus the Machines, where he's just like, "Dang it, Katie!"
Perk just grumpily glares. Alright, is Ralph gonna do any more attacks?
At -4.
He has not tried to dodge anything.
Um,
Oh no. I have a
Give him a
feeling he's gonna do
nice-
some kinetic BS where he's just building up all the damage to release at once.
Please, like, bide. But this might put a damper on it. Dex might. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have 0 accuracy for lick. Alright, so that'll be it.
That'll be it. Damn.
Yeah.
I wanted more out of you. I wanted so much damage out of you.
I knew it! I was right!
Yes, he knows bide.
Oh, he's pulling an anchor. Got it.
I knew it.
I mean, I rolled an 8. How much more damage do I?
Yeah, but he only took 4 damage. You, meanwhile, will be taking 5 physical damage.
Okay.
Did your debuff?
Five,
Wait, do you have a debuff on special defense, or did? No, you had a buff on that before.
Yeah, they were buffed and then they were minus, but then I just ate my buff, so now they're actually minus.
Oh, they're minus now. Okay. Well, you put a little
Yeah,
thing
so-
there.
Yeah.
No. So that is so your defense is 3.
Yep.
then.
Which means you will take 2.
Not that bad.
No blink rolls.
Not
No
that bad.
blink rolls.
But he is getting a little. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hold on. What? Well, you went from 6 to 4.
Yes, because I just took 2.
But
My
the belly
difference
drum
was
rounded
3.
down your health to 5, right?
No.
No.
It
Oh,
rounded down
no?
the damage that it did to his health.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's how I saw it.
Okay, I must have misread that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at 4 because I was attacked, and then I ate my stockpile to gain back 2 HP, which
Oh,
was
okay.
just slapped out of me. Yeah.
I see. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It adds up now. Darn! I wanted Ralph to be a little more dead. No.
A shame. I hope to take you out with that.
They glare at the Huntail that is just sort of floating nearby, sleeping.
No dice. I'm too tough.
Ooh. What's that thought?
Are you tough enough for this?
Bring it, punk.
Please don't fizzle, goddammit. No fizzle!
Ralph,
They're
dodge it
using
quickly.
ancient power on you, Ralph.
What
Don't
sort of
give him
power?
the satisfaction.
Ancient power is a rock type move. Can you dodge and or clash?
I have 1 dex at the moment, so no.
Oh,
Ralph,
I'm sure it's fine.
It'll probably be fine.
Because he only does 4 damage. 2, which I believe is Plink,
Right.
but that's fine.
roll plink.
Yeah, because you're gonna roll a 1.
No Plink. But he gets a chance to boost his stats. No! It's fine. I have other ways to do it. Let's see. Oh, right. He has this.
But how much can he do?
Since Ralph is in front of him, Aqua Jet to the face.
Ow.
Oh no. Well, let's push Ralph.
3,
well, maybe.
and I'm at 2, so...
Oh my god!
Role playing.
No, that's above my special defense. Aqua Jet's special, right?
Yeah, Aqua Jet is, well, it's
Oh?
only
Okay.
1 damage.
Okay.
Still.
It's rolling blink then, and it looks
No,
like a
it
successful.
did hit 1.
So
like
1
it did.
damage.
It did hit for a 1. 'Cause my
If I would've
special
known it
defense
was
is only
special.
2.
Alright,
could've tanked
and
it.
then he takes up another defensive position, and that's it.
Honestly, that's
So-
fair. That's fair, Hydra. Honestly, a lot of water attacks. I always leave myself guessing. Like, is this one physical? Like, I don't know.
So
Wait, what?
I believe it's Tucker's turn.
I believe so. Everybody's saying that Aquajet is physical. Not that it really matters in this situation, but oh yeah, it is
Aquajet-
physical. They're right.
Yeah, Aqua Jet is physical. It's
Oh.
supposed to be like a bashing move. I'm just having him use the jet against you instead of whacking you. 'cause
Oh,
you're so
fair.
close.
Okay.
I don't think that is
All right. So
it's
Tucker's
quick
turn.
attack, but water.
Okay. I'm gonna actually, if you don't mind, could I do a personal roll to determine something? Just a social roll.
I technically said a thing to Tucker if you want a suggestion for your turn.
I'll explain. I'd like to roll tough. If he gets at least 2, he's gonna do something. If not, he's gonna chicken out and do something else.
Oh, shoot, I missed that. Bert will point to the Huntail and say, Tucker,
Oh.
fetch. I
Wait,
didn't
what?
even notice.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We all missed that.
There was a flurry of rolls, and I missed it. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, I must have too.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Brooke will point to the Huntail and say, "Tucker, fetch." Okay. You know what's really oh, that's fucking trippy, because what Tucker's gonna do actually involved basically grappling the Huntail with a bite. So that's weird, man. I didn't even read the fetch message, and that's basically what he was gonna do anyways. Okay. Yeah. Okay. In that case,
Ron
never
has
mind the
doggo
tough roll.
brain? Go figure.
Tucker's just gonna defer to that because it's actually similar to what he was gonna do anyways. Just to say what it was, since he's not gonna do it now. If Tucker rolled too tough, he was gonna mouth off to the Caracasta about losing his last minion, and then grapple the Huntail, which should be easy enough because it's sleeping by the neck. But this is better. I like this. Okay, so Tucker will definitely do that. He's gonna still do basically the same thing though. He wants to grapple with bite, or grapple. Basically, not actually use bite, but grapple, basically. Wait, how do I grapple again? It's been so long.
There's a card for it.
Wait, hold on. I think I put a thing up for it, right? Over here?
Grapple. Strength fight brawl. The foe cannot move away from the battle, but it can attack. The foe breaks free if it has more strength or dex than the user.
Alright, it's a card. I'm dumb. I should pull that one out, actually. There we go. Okay. And Strength Fight Brawl. Okay, so Tucker will be using his mouth trying to grapple the Huntail. So Strength Fight Brawl. Hold on, that's not a complete roll. I had to calculate it in the brain. Forgot about the -1, so I applied it. Alright, this should be accurate.
Alright, Ralph is pretty hurt.
3 accuracy. Should be enough.
It's okay, I have an idea.
I'm just gonna rest
I
on him.
actually hurt you all.
I wouldn't say hurt us all. Ralph has been the one dealing damage to Ryda.
Is Tucker able to grapple?
It's asleep, so yes.
Okay. Tucker will, quite literally, grab the Huntail in his mouth by the neck, holding tightly, but not like trying to kill it, at least not this moment. And literally do exactly what Brooke said, which is fetch. So
Yoink.
brings it right back to Ralph. Brings it right back to Brooke, I mean. And continues to hold it, mind you. And I guess that's the end of it, because he's just going to be continuously grappling for now.
Okay. Which would make it Ryda's turn.
Okay. So I have a question. Since Echo Chamber is basically based off of once per dungeon / traversal zone, will that mean after this fight I could use it again in another instance?
Once per dungeon or traversal zone. So you are not in a dungeon or traversal zone. For the purposes of this fight, we will say the quote-unquote dungeon is in front of the Ebbing Tide shop.
Mm-hmm.
The whole reason it's once per dungeon or traversal zone is because you might be in a dungeon or a traversal zone for multiple sessions.
Yeah.
And so, for purposes, yeah, you would be able to use it later.
Cool.
Oh, I have one more thing to add on. If I can just interject real fast, it's just real quick. I just wanted to add on that when Tucker returns to Brookside, he's going to actually like bare up his lips to show Brooke that he's holding tightly but not lethally with his teeth to the Huntel's neck. Like, all right, I got this thing and it's not going anywhere, basically.
I'm debating, would it be more beneficial for me to use Echo Chamber and basically pull off 2 psychic attacks to burn sort of maybe actions? Or would it be more effective to just team attack with Ralph to do a big hit?
Brooke pats his head. Good job. Keep an eye on him. If he wakes up, we'll knock him out again.
Tucker nods, incidentally shaking the Huntel in the process a little bit.
Screw it. I'll roll the dice. High roll, I go with 2 attacks. Low roll, I go with big team attack. Okay. Echo Chamber it is. Site contest performs. 7, 8. Hey.
I can't remember. Is this the first time you've used this?
Yep.
I thought so.
Well done.
Yes. So, you guys see as Rida sort of stances up, their image sort of weirdly distorts and blurs, sort of like if there was 2 Ridas clipping over top of each other. And then they're going to use a physical psychic via orb, which is a Dex fight channel. So do I add the -2 penalty before or after the accuracy is halved?
Before.
Okay.
The result, I believe, would be the same.
Because Dex fight channel 10, then I subtract 2 divided by half, so then my accuracy would be 4.
Is it like an after image, sort of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, damn, that doesn't work. I thought you could make a model semi-transparent.
Yeah, and they call me big, but he's so fast. He over here and over there.
That's 2 successes.
Yep, because lucky chant.
Mhm.
That's fine. Feel free to attack.
That was accuracy for the attack.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Feel free to roll damage.
It's feel free to now
Okay.
attack. Yeah.
So, special plus 3. Okay. That's 6.
Let's see where it goes.
Uh,
So,
And this is
by the
gonna
way,
happen twice.
since Echo Chamber is a unique attack, do we want to quickly describe how this works?
Yes.
yes. Do you want to describe it, Ryder? Or...
Sure. So, essentially what happens is Rida, in their typical fashion, sort of swings their arm and sends the orb flying at the Coracosta. And a few seconds, or like a second behind, you see Ryda's sort of after image mimicking the exact same motion as a second orb impacts just a few seconds before, after the first one impacts, in the exact same way.
So, unfortunately for Ryda, the last move Caracosta used was Protect.
Oh.
Does it block both attacks?
I believe it does until it gets back to its next turn.
Okay, so that's how Protect works.
I believe that's how the shield moves are supposed to work, is they work for a run.
Okay.
And pretty much every shield move has the same effect, which is flat -3 damage. And I've always functioned it as shield moves are capable of reducing damage to 0. They can't take auto damage, and they negate support moves that would be used on the mob. For better or worse.
I do have chance dice for minus special defense. Nope, they didn't work. Welp.
I wouldn't say that fair. I wouldn't say their move was wasted. They made an excellent choice.
So Echo Chamber, it continuously lasts throughout the entire battle, or until I dismiss it.
You basically have a clone that is slightly like a couple seconds behind you in time that just repeats your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
I
only
think I played a
physical
puzzle
ones.
game with that sort of concept, actually.
Oh man, like those special levels in Mario Galaxy.
Ah, yeah, that's an example of that.
There's plenty of games that use a similar concept to like time clone. But the trade-off for Echo Chamber is it halves Ryda's accuracy, and it can only be used once per dungeon or traversal zone.
Mm-hmm.
Until it gets mastered, and then we can figure out if it becomes more frequent, or if something else happens, or if it's just good as it is. Once per long rest. I don't know, that might be worse. It depends. It might just become a once per session at most, which is still fairly strong considering how long things take.
Oh wait, once per dungeon or traversal zone. I have a question. What about those PMD dungeons that are technically 2 dungeons stacked on top of each other? That would still count as 1 dungeon, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's basically a super move. I have to save it for the boss.
Right.
Or if we really need it.
The other thing is, if you could make a case for me that the second stage of a dungeon is sufficiently different, then I might allow you to use it, especially if it would be really cool. Anyway.
Okay.
Is there anything else right now?
Would I be able to use Calm Mind? -4
yes.
penalty. So, -4, which leaves me with 6 divided by 2, 3 dice.
Also, I'd like to point out it's not a waste that Ryda attacked because everybody else got to see that that guy is protected now.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, and you lose! Woo!
I'm gonna do another nice DM thing because of Lucky Chit. Your
Yay.
clone manages to succeed because you failed that narrowly.
Yay.
So you still get the Calm Mind buff. It was a feint, actually. Alright. Huntail. Will it wake up? Has it been shaken enough? It wakes up!
Uh-oh.
Tucker's was, of course, ready for it to wake up, so let's see how this goes.
Knock it out.
Oh wow, the Huntail has better strength and dex than Tucker.
Okay, that's fine. Tucker'd like to roll tough. In whatever role that would work for. He literally has it between the teeth. He's going to try and intimidate to not try to fight out of this. If he does, then he does, but...
Sorry, you'll need to repeat that. Apparently I was loud.
Well, what did we have? What, the same happen?
No, but apparently I woke him up earlier when I was being loud.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Oh, I thought you said there was the internet issue.
No.
Okay. I said, that's fine. Tucker literally has this thing by the throat right now. Tucker would prefer rolling some sort of tough roll to intimidate this thing not to try to do anything drastic. Tough contest,
may-
intimidate. I think that sounds accurate.
You may. It's still at a negative from whatever moves you did before, which I think is just a -2.
Yeah, that's why he only did one thing. Okay. -2 for cuff contest, intimidate. Oh no, there's no intimidate on Tucker yet. Oh well, that's okay. Let's go anyways.
Hard to imagine Tucker being intimidating.
I mean, given the situation, I feel like he should be able to be. Should be able to be. That was...
No. No. I'm sorry.
What are we fighting against? I might put a will into this.
There was potential.
I can put some points to intimidate later. That's cheap. After today's session, I think he has earned it at the very least.
You have plenty of XP.
Here's the thing. Tucker failing at trying to do something also gives me the right to then have him get better at trying to do that thing. Basically, now he's done that, I'm going to give him some intimidate points.
Nope.
Ah, shit. Not even a will would help there.
But they are now awake. Yes, you can assist. There's no reason I can say no.
I mean, this was literally what Brooke wanted Tucker to do, so it just kind of makes sense. Size and DM.
Yeah.
I find it funny how this has turned into Ralph and Coracosta fighting against each other while Brooke and Tucker deal with the Huntail.
That's why size and DM. He still accepted it though. You can do it.
Yes. I know it hasn't been your turn yet. It just means you have a fresh dice pool.
To be fair, the Huntail is kind of having like an interesting situation. So, oh my god.
Yeah.
This is why you're leader.
Intimidating. Brooke is.
Tucker wants to learn.
Brooke just looks down at him. Huntail decides to do nothing this turn.
DM was so excited. Finally, he's awake. Oh wait, nope. Never mind. He's not doing anything
Finally,
still.
I can make him do something.
Tucker looks mildly relieved at Brooke's actually kind of scary expression. And also, Tucker tightens his jaw a little bit more. It may be to punish the Huntail a little bit, but it also might just be because he's frustrated it didn't work out when he tried it. The goal of warfare is to remove the enemy's desire to fight. See, here's the thing. That's the reason Tucker would care to be intimidating. Because that intimidation is another way to avoid having to beat somebody up sometimes.
So, is Brooke going to do anything else with his turn?
Oh wait, the turtle is immune to damage right now.
Yeah.
Not immune. They just take -3.
Immune to damage. Only one who can hurt him is Ralph.
Honestly, here's a random thought, Karserus. Since you allowed Brooke to turn skip like that a little bit, it would make sense that Brooke only gets to do one thing. Like, it seems like a nice balancing factor anyways. Not that he wants to do anything else either, but...
No, there's no reason to do that.
Okay, fair enough.
We've done weird turn skip stuff before.
Fair. Just point out that's a way we could, like, penalize such a thing. It's an option, at least.
Well, then we're penalizing things like cover an ally, which would not be...
That's a good point. Cover an eye kind of breaks conventions, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can use... It's true, you can use superpower for the first time. It's a fighting move.
Oh, yeah.
Get him.
Forget you had that.
Get him.
Keep up those lethal
Oh my
attacks.
god.
Go forth. Use it against the turtle.
Wait, does that work against Protect?
Yeah?
Oh. Okay.
Because shield moves like Protect are not like in the games where they just flat out negate a move.
Oh, they aren't? Okay, cool.
Ignore
guess that's
two
why
ones.
Ralph. We're almost at the end of the session. Can I beg you to use a reroll on Brooke's behalf?
Yeah, we'll let you that.
Also, Ralph, stop mouse wheeling and breaking your sheet. You keep moving things around on it. I keep fixing it.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
You know what? Tucker's all like, "Oh, I get why Intimidate worked for him. It's the new jacket."
Yes, there is the -2 penalty for the assist.
Okay. The roll's accurate. Fair. Yeah,
yeah, that's still crits. So
it's very good, isn't it? That's why you come to the beginning of the sessions. You see all the art basic quick.
I believe that's strength +7.
Though it's also on the community. So
Falcon punch.
that's pretty solid.
You could have team attacked with Ralph, and you guys could have actually obliterated this guy together.
Oh wait, that might
Should
have
be a
been
total
misroll.
of 11 damage dice because of the crit.
Damn.
Okay, add 4 dice. Yeah.
The team attack where Ralph uses rest and Ryder uses psychic to slam rounds. Around.
It was a pointless reroll.
We're gonna ignore those 2 1s. That's a total of 5.
Thank God, I was wondering if we would ignore them.
6 with the super effective, which means it will bypass the shield.
Nice.
I need to get Ryder's shield move to protect you guys.
Oh wait, no, you need to roll the plink, not me.
Ah, pool.
Darn.
Lucky chant?
Alright, I'm going to
Do I hear a lucky chant?
go. Let's see. I'm going to use Patrick quickly and be right back.
Okay.
Mhm.
Also, I'd like to get everybody's opinion. Do you think Tucker could get some Intimidate points, or do you think it's unreasonable for him?
I don't think it's unreasonable. He's a Poochyena. He's got teeth.
He's got toothers.
Claws.
Mhm.
Plus,
He
he's
had big
been
speed,
around
why
the
not?
block a few times. He's been around the block. Maybe if he were still new to this, but he's been around the block. I feel like
Mhm.
I mean, he literally assisted in the death of some Pokemon. He's also trying to be a bit scarier, so I feel like I can give him a couple Intimidate points after this. I don't know if it's fair. I think the only reason I would give him more than 2, though, is he becomes a Bayeta and actually has an opposing frame to actually do it with. Then I think he can have more. He's plenty of reason to be intimidating. He's a dark type. He could probably be a nervy by accident. He is already a nerve, people, just because of the whole Poochyena Shadow Scavengers and the accidental association is. I think there was some unnervement that happened because of that. But yeah, also dark types. That's very true.
I was reminded of something. I want to give a shout out to Tucker for winning the food eating contest in my game because I made him have a cameo and Tucker won.
Yeah, that's right. Which was kind of amazing because we had the eating contest here in this game and Tucker won that. Crazy rolls. And then you had an eating contest in was it also Pokerole?
Yeah, it was Pokerole. And the eating contest, Tucker won. Second place was one of the players who actually participated. And then the other 3, they got out like one after another. But yeah, Tucker won with a landslide.
Nice. So Tucker just can win eating contests, and that's kind of amazing. We gotta get him. We gotta get him plump for that. More eating contests, better rewards, get all the prizes.
I did
beat
basically state that Tucker won and was very kind and was like, "Oh, you can have half the rewards. I don't need it."
Yeah, it sounds like Tucker would do that.
Okay.
I feel like if Ralph won, he'd be like, "There were your rewards. You get more food."
Also, thanks for your feedback too on that, Kyrio. Hey there, Kyrio. You woke somebody. Did you wake up your maid? I hope they're doing okay.
He's tired. Apparently I woke him up earlier when I was being quite loud. I did not
Aw.
intend to be.
Aw.
But yes, so it's the Caracosta's turn, I believe, unless Brooke is doing more. Nope. Right, so the Caracosta sees how this is going.
Will he surrender?
It seems she found some useful guards after all. We'll be back.
And they draw a red and yellow ceramic pot from around a withered rope belt they have, and crush it in their fin.
Oh, a rope belt.
Quickly,
Oh,
someone stop
what
him.
if I snatch the rope belt?
Ralph, the cracks on his shell from you fighting him get bigger and brighter, and then there's a shattering noise and a bright flash of light, followed by a big cloud of black ink that billows over the battlefield. Tucker, the Huntail wiggles free.
Dang
You
it.
feel it wiggle free.
Can't even fight that one? Alright.
Well, it has greater strength and dex than you normally.
Ah! It is a stupid fish, like Ralph said.
Fish, please.
And by the time the ink cloud clears, the Caracosta and Huntail are gone.
Oh wait, eels are fish. I thought they were their own thing. Never mind. I bet my entire life has been a lie. Alright. Damn
We
it.
can swap back to C4.
Okay.
Yeah, guys. Guys, I need a power nap after that one. I know about you. Is it safe to sleep underwater? I guess so. It's, like that. I feel like I'd float to the surface and you would all float with me.
It's Dungeons 1, right?
Yes, 37.
Okay, damn page isn't loading. Hold on. Come on, you. 37. I could guess. They're all blank. Please hold. I'm being toyed around with. Every single page is loading fine, but Dungeons 1. So rude. I'll try refreshing it.
Well, that's anticlimactic. But mission accomplished, Brooke says.
There we go. Tucker kind of just licks his chops a bit from getting the Huntail taste out of his mouth at this point, I suppose. Probably not a terrible taste. It is. Eels are edible, but he kind of comments,
I was hoping we could bring one in to the police or something. Pretty sure what they're doing isn't legal.
You say, assuming they follow sea spray rules.
If you wanted to bring one in for interrogation, your methods could have been less extreme. And Ryda turns to look at the two corpses just floating.
I feel like Ryda silently approves of this anyway.
Ryda has nothing against the means, just pointing out the fact that if you wanted to bring them in, you could have been a little bit more gentle.
Tucker winces at the statement and looks at them a little bit sadly. Though he doesn't feel super bad because they did kind of like do a cheap attack on them, and one tried to strangle him. So
Yeah, Ralph will kind of look over like he understands the risk you accept by engaging in this sort of thing.
Brooklyn.
Asking questions wasn't in our job description, Brooke says. I doubt they'd have showed us any mercy.
Tucker nods.
Yeah, I didn't like their vibe. They
Yeah,
seemed
Ralph
kind
is-
of a little bit more creepy than even, well, all the other creepy Pokemon we've been meeting lately.
Yeah, Ralph shrug and just be like, yeah, they understand the risk when they keep the sort of company they keep. Anyways, guys, the three of you need to like hold me down. I'm gonna take a power nap.
Could you wait till at least we get to the shop?
It should be fine. We can drag him along with
Okay.
us.
I'll wait.
Well, let's go report to Karserus, Brooke says. It's spelled with a Y, but it doesn't matter.
Tucker,
They don't care.
Tucker ponders, look at the Frillish.
Maybe we should bring them back? It feels weird just to leave them here.
It's possible Karserus might be interested in them, is some way. Also, proof that we encountered the, group.
Darn your cursed items, negating my ambush tactics.
I mean, bounty dead or alive. Well, we can doubt the first part for half of them. So. Be easy to tell them. They're canonically light in our game, so it's not really a big deal. Oops, I didn't loop.
Besides, I can absolutely tilt them.
Oh, stop. Boop. There we go. Knew I forgot to press save. Actually, oh, that's right, because I refreshed the page, so I didn't save the loop.
Oh, if Ralph had more dexterity, he could juggle the damn things on land.
Well, Tucker just chomps up a Frillish's frill. It's easy enough to tow them along for him.
They're kind of mildly shredded, so have fun collecting the goo.
Collect the main part, then. Tucker looks a little. In that case, Tucker is a little bit squicked, I suppose. Shove in a bag. Are they that torn up that they fit in a bag? I don't know.
I don't know about that torn up, but they are kind of shredded. It's easy enough to get the frills, but you're also gonna have to like carry the heads if you want. With the Dragon Eater mitts, of course.
That's true. We do have that.
Ralph still with the entire corpse in his bag.
Well, Tucker does tote one along, and he does mutter as well under his breath. He kind of expresses,
I just hope they were only ferals.
wishful thinking, perhaps, but
Right is curious at that statement.
oh yeah, I guess that wouldn't be something Ryder knows too much about.
They would understand the concept of ferals. They're more curious of why it matters if they are feral or not.
Is Ryder going to say anything?
They don't explicitly say anything, just give you a curious look at the statement.
Okay. Tucker probably just looks a little confused in response and doesn't say anything either.
Ralph, can you do an insight survival alert for me?
Alright, let's take a look. Why do I leave the trail of destruction everywhere I go?
I don't know. You say your mouse wheel's apparently moving objects. I don't know how you're doing that, but
It's just the way you do, Tubby.
it's your general mussy up energy that has an aura around you.
Are you?
In your defense, I actually selected almost the entire character sheet while trying to delete a bag, and if I had hit delete, that would have been bad.
That would have been bad.
So,
Very.
Ralph, you spy a mostly intact piece of the Caracostus shell sitting in the sand.
Ah.
It still has an intact and glowing sigil on it.
ooh,
I'll snag that.
Excellent.
that definitely looks important. That's the other reason to grab the frillish. Don't they also have those on them, technically?
The sigils? No.
But they had some sort of effect on them, though, right?
They glow. They're ghosties.
Do they still glow is the question.
Not anymore.
Yeah, okay, that stopped the glow. I was wondering.
Yeah. I guess bioluminescence wants the host to be alive. I'm gonna hold the piece of the shell. I'm gonna grin like this grin. Look back at the party and ask, "Hey, what do you guys think happens if I zap it?"
Ralph, please do not.
I'm kidding, guys.
Tucker does remark,
Hey, it still has one of those runes on it.
because he'll notice, even if Ralph did it.
Can I read the rune from like my short time with the like translation books? Like, can I gleam its meaning?
You're not going to want to bring your books out underwater.
Well, no, but like, do I recall it? Like, do I?
No.
He's remarking,
looking at
is he like, oh wait, I think I may have seen that language before, basically.
I figured. I
Yeah.
just wanted to clarify.
Oh, fair.
But no, you don't recognize it off the top of your head. But you all drag the Frillish back to, well, what's left of the Frillish, back to the ebbing tide. Karserus happens to be about this time. I should bring him up.
I'll switch our... There.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just help you sort.
Ah, welcome back. I take it you were victorious?
Yeah, we'll be victorious. This
I
lady
have
just
the
asked,
corpses to
"Are we
prove so."
victorious?"
Tucker kind of sheepishly looks towards the Chrysolo, still dragging by the Frillish with him.
Not the things I was expecting you to bring back, but I'm sure I can find a use for them.
Tucker nods slowly to that, saying nothing else.
He ran off, Rook says. Well, we gave him something to be wary of.
Yeah. Oh, he did mention a motive for being a douchebag. He says that you guys have been sharing your secrets with everyone who will pay for it. And basically, he called you guys a sellout until he's really mad. Also, he dropped this. I punched his shell so good he dropped this, and I'm gonna show her the shell shard.
Oh. Well, at least that's proof enough you managed to ward them off. I'm not surprised. Not many of the traditionalists where I come from were happy I decided to move here. But that's fine. They
Dog,
won't
do
be
you
bothering me for a while, at least.
Do you come from a whole which town? And if so, which town? As I grin hard.
Depends on which town you're talking about.
Like, yeah, I suppose here, instead of Salem, you've got, any points, Whalem.
Aren't those both sailing puns?
I was honestly expecting that. Since you're an underwater Pokemon, I guess you come from a sandwich town. He did a worse one than me.
Fortunately for you, a Sandygast isn't the town leader.
Tucker actually pipes up a bit.
This whole sharing secrets thing, they took it pretty seriously. Is there some reason that it's so serious, or?
Knowing how to make things like this, using magic, as we like to call it, it's not something you generally share. Why do you think most of the most magical Pokemon you've encountered are recluses? No offense to the seamstress. It's a difficult art to master. And it can be dangerous in the wrong hands. Just sitting there letting that sink in for you all as you stand in their shop full of weird occult things.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry about that with us. No one's hands are safer than ours. As I scoot to stand in front of and block the view of one of the dead creatures we brought in.
Besides, it's not like I'm doing anything terrible.
So, do you know what this rune means? And I'm gonna let her get a closer look at the selfies.
Their ectoplasmic fronds take the shell piece to look at it. Not much different from my talismans. They just decided to engrave it on their person. It makes it stronger.
So I could get runes tattooed on my belly. That'd be cool. That'd look sick.
You could.
But I'd have to clear that with Mawile first.
It would be ill-advised for someone like you. You're not. The polite word is practiced. I will
Well,
trade you, however.
I'm really good at taking risks.
Ooh.
Like, really good.
I just remembered. Quick question. What exactly happened to Tucker in the middle of that fight? He got hit by...
By Ring Out.
No, before that. He was hit by a weird force of energy when he bit the Frillish.
Oh, that was their curse body going.
Oh, that was curse body. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if it had to do with whatever this magic is. Okay,
No,
never mind.
I was trying to be descriptive without telling you it was curse body yet.
I see.
It didn't work.
I thought this was like some mysterious thing that's going to come back later. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it can.
It came back.
It did technically.
Please no.
I'll trade you if you're willing to part with this. But I understand if someone like you would want to hold on to it.
It does seem pretty cool, but what you got for trade?
This is only one out of a set, so any of my cheaper items you're free to take. Any one of my cheaper items. And I do have the list if you require the list.
I do.
So, of the cheaper items, there is Bottled Woe, the Deep Tide Talisman, Ink Fog Orb, a Vial of Strange Goo.
Ew.
I feel like Ink Fog Orb is probably what they used to get away.
A Gloomhunger Pendant or a Glowgazer Lamp. Everything else is too expensive, by which I mean the magic jewelry, which all costs 500 Poke.
Gloomhunger Pendant.
Or Pendant of Ghosts.
That sounds fun. This sounds fun. And that's how you buy magical items, right? By which one sounds the most fun. Yeah, I would trade it for the Gloomhunger pendant. As I like read the little sticker under the pendant.
Why am I not surprised such a hungry creature would seek something to help sate their hunger?
It sounds like fun.
Oh, I'm sure
There you
it
go.
will be.
Hopefully fun for me. Okay, there you go, we trade.
Tucker does
As I
look.
try to select Ralph.
Here you go. Move him away a little bit. Is that better? There you go.
There you go. I had a
Does a
little
dance.
great animation.
Tucker also looks intrigued by the items, but he doesn't have the money to really pipe up about anything, so.
Back like in 64 days when like animations were like so simple that like you like walk up to a shopkeeper and like wave your hands up in the air or something, and like that would be the.
I will. I should mention. I thought I will like on a mercantile level. Tucker can't do this. Tucker literally can't muster this sort of statement. But did we get anything? Did we get any payment for the frillish?
Ryder will say something. But I'm just waiting for Kyrio to say it.
That's
It's
fair.
gonna be haunted with how many ghosts he smunched. Instead of his stomach growling, his stomach just goes.
Haunted
when
belly.
he's
That
hungry.
sounds cute. Honestly.
The haunted belly wants food.
I guess that evens the score then, Brooke says. Well, if you have more trouble with that guy, feel free to request our services again. I'm sure we can work something out. Oh, I'm sure we can. Just a shame you didn't bring me their head. Or that noodle that seems to find them so attractive.
Tucker gets a little bit wide-eyed at that brutal first statement, but then frustrated as he thinks about how he couldn't hold on to that hotel. Unfortunately, it looks like we're probably soon going to have to part with these nifty necklaces.
Indeed, Karserus would like to have them back now.
So we just like well, I guess I'll say it's not okay. So we just like float back up to the surface, take them off, tie them to a rock, and drop them back down.
I mean, we're in an air pocket because
We've already
in an air pocket.
I believe so. We've already taken them off, and also, I think Brooke probably let us know about the like above ground exit to this building.
I believe we were told about it, or Brooke was told about it rather. Like Brooke knows about it.
Should just tramp through someone's house uninvited. Alright. You can't breathe underwater.
Nope. Is that something you can teach me?
No.
No.
I could sell you the necklaces. But they're such a pain to make.
I'll wait to see what Brooke says. Tucker will pipe up a save, but I'll wait. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Here's going to bed. That makes sense. I'm gonna make some pork and leek pot stickers after this, I think. The pan fry, always the nicest way to do it.
Speaking of things, for those who are looking for something to do, you get 14 experience for that fight.
My goodness, 14.
Ooh.
Okay.
That puts me to 21.
That puts me at exactly 70.
Ah, God! Magical Leaf is 22.
Next time.
I already did too many nice DM things with Lucky Chat.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
I guess we can remove our debuffs, huh?
Yes, you can remove buff debuff.
Could I make an argument for the extra XP?
You may try.
Okay, so my argument is that according to the sheet I've been keeping track of XP-wise, I'm still behind everyone by a significant amount, and I argue for just the 1 extra XP.
You did discuss that with me several times, so this isn't just something you're popping up now, if I can verify that.
Very well.
Reluctance to that. It's just 1 XP, so...
Yeah, and I wanted...
It's not a big deal.
Yay, magical.
And now they have 0 XP.
Yep.
Gosh, I'm gonna have to come up with monsters that eat your XP.
No, let's
That's
not
why
do...
I'm
Please don't do
spending-
classic CRPG, like, oh, you ran to a ghoul, a zombie, oh, I bit off some of your strength. Oh, God, okay. Like,
Could I get someone to clone Magical Leaf for me?
Sure, where is it? Oh, it's right there.
It's right there.
Alright, okay, there you go. Special +2, Dex, Survival, Nature, never fail.
Yay, now I have an attack that isn't psychic.
And it sure hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to note that taking off the necklace and entering an aerated area, that's still going to be very uncomfortable. We're going to have to cough water out of our lungs first. At least for us, like, normal land dwellers, it's uncomfortable, I imagine.
Oh, I assumed y'all just vomited the water out after you got
Oh.
into it. Hey now, you just told me to get rid of him. I don't mind tearing someone's head off if I have to, but you'll have to give me good reason, and/or compensation, if you want us to intentionally try to off someone, Brooke says. Oh, no, I was expecting them to fight you to the death. Some traditionalists are simply that fanatical. But if they left, they must think they have a chance of coming back later. A shame, too. The bones of that Huntail or Caracasta would have gone well on your coat. Maybe a nice pauldron.
Tucker kind of just looks a little squintily at these statements. But he doesn't say much. He kind of just assumes, like, I guess this is just how these magic users are.
I am curious if you have any use for these Pokemon that we have brought you?
You can just call them remains.
Hmm.
It's the more polite word for corpse.
Yes, of course.
I'm sure I can find a use for them.
Let's see here.
Have you figured out how your coat works yet, bruh?
Okay, so this would be my roll for Giga Impact if I got Giga Impact and or Belly Drummed.
Good lord.
Just roll testing, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then he Giga impacts Karserus.
Nope.
That wouldn't
Works
connect.
Seems like it lets me move a little easier in the water, though. Karserus does that small, knowing smile. Close enough. You'll find that you won't move so easily on dry land anymore. But you should be able to at least temporarily douse the coat if you need to. Just don't dehydrate yourself doing so.
A double edge coat. Yes, that makes
I
sense.
could probably make something to help keep it moist with these frillish. But it would take me a little while. And also you'd have to pay me for it.
I know he's doing the thing where he sells you a car and he's like, you could have added these other things to the car.
But if you happen to find something more interesting to adorn your coat, I would happily oblige. Such garments are much more powerful when personalized to the wearer. And they look at Ralph specifically. Because Ralph has a customized lucky hat.
Ah, because of 2 feathers. I have a question about your wares.
Ask away.
Would you happen to have any components to this? And Ryder will present the alchemy notes.
Fascinating. Wherever did you acquire this?
Somewhere within a tower.
Far away and long ago, I must assume.
Correct assumption.
I'm afraid I don't have the ingredients for this mixture. But I do have the tools for it.
Would you be willing to sell or trade for them?
My tools? No. But if you wish to use my facilities to test your alchemy, you are free to do so. After all, my apprentice could use a little competition. Hey! Dysphoria squeaks from atop a shelf.
I thank you for your generosity.
Unfortunately, many of the ingredients in that concoction are rare. Antimony, in particular, is going to be a pain to acquire.
I assume something such as this would require some unique ingredients.
Antimony, mercury, a few other ingredients that aren't necessarily so mineralistic. A ditto's bone, for example, Good luck getting that.
Do those have bones?
That's what I'm saying.
They look at Ralph. They just stare deep into your soul. You've never had a bone-in pizza before, have you?
Oh, that I've had bone-in wings. Bone-in pizza sound nice. Say, you know a lot all about like freaky, strange artifacts with weird, undefined powers.
Blinks once. Maybe.
Let's go with the star metal piece. What do you think of this?
All right, you have the other one.
Well, it's not magic.
How can you be sure? Maybe I'm a wizard. It's my magic wand.
Please forgot you had that.
No, your equivalent of a magic wand is that little zappy thing with a button. That comes from something else. I don't know what, and I don't care to know.
That's fair, Kyrio.
This is the end of the session, so we should.
I guess since nobody else piped up, Tucker will pipe up the last important point. Addressing the necklaces.
How much would these cost if we were to buy them?
Given how valuable it is to breathe underwater, and the fact that you could wear them indefinitely, I'll say 500 poke each. Same as the magic jewelry. Which, by the way, the magic jewelry changed in the time that you left and came back.
Of course it did. Tucker kind of nods conservatively.
It could be useful for our jobs, but we don't have that much, I don't think.
One thing I think you'll all find to be convenient is practitioners like me enjoy favors over money. I'm sure I'll have something I need you to do later.
Tucker kind of thinks for a second with a sort of questioning expression. That kind of looks over to Brooke and Brooke's jacket. I don't think... Did Brooke mention that it was gotten on a favor? I think it was, right? That's how we got this job in the first place.
I should talk to Pangoro about our paycheck, Brooke says idly. And yes, he probably did.
Okay.
It's also not a complete item yet. It's still fully functional, but Brooke can do things with it.
Okay, Tucker's gonna go ahead and say...
Oh, that fight wasn't the most fun thing, but swimming kind of was nice. I guess I could take a favor for mine.
Well, I don't have anything I need right now. But since you're friends with my daughter... No. I'll give you this instead. And one of their little ectoplasmicrons extends, like, way too long, reaching to the cupboard full of vials of strange goo, and just gives one of the strange goos to Tucker.
Huh.
Ooh.
Tucker takes it, a little confused, but does take it. Also, hold on a second. Does Tucker know about his daughter?
Her daughter? No.
Like her daughter, sorry.
Okay. I know the monotone voice I use is not very feminine.
I'm just wondering, I can't remember if any of our party know about that, like, familial relation. I can't. Does anybody know? Does Brooke know?
Right, it definitely
Brooke
knows.
guessed.
I mean,
Okay.
doesn't know.
I don't think Tucker would pick up on figuring it out right now, because Tucker is Tucker. So yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, Tucker takes the goo and kind of looks at it.
They made these. I've been selling them. They do all sorts of things. Drink it and find out. Not
Ooh.
right now, though. The last
But-
person that did that in my shop threw up, and I had to clean it.
Will I throw up if I put on this necklace? I'm gonna put it on. I put it on.
You have a sudden craving for raw meat.
Oh no.
Tucker says,
Thank you. I guess I'll drink it somewhere where it's okay to throw up.
he's not sure what to say in response to that.
So you only need one of those remains, right?
Oh no.
I actually was wondering if Ralph would share his remains. Like, look, more remains.
Wait, Ralph, you have your own remains in your bag.
Yeah.
I do.
Do you
Is
want to
he
sell a
bad?
corpse? That's what I was like thinking.
No. I have a craving for raw meat. I'm gonna eat the corpse.
Leave
But,
me
the corpse in
fronds
my-
from each of them and at least one head.
The corpse in my bag, I was cooked at one point, or did I only cook chunks of it?
I mean, you have a crave for raw meat. That's rotten meat at this point. For
Yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna eat one of the. Yeah. You only need one of these jellyfish-looking things, right? Yeah.
Also, I was a little confused, by the way. Did Tucker basically say get turned down on the whole keeping the necklace for a favor because there's no favors right now?
Correct.
Okay, but got a constellation goo. Got it. Okay. I shall add that to the list.
I have one more question, but I'll just keep it simple. Is it possible to exchange for knowledge of sorts?
If Rida wants to exchange for knowledge, that is also possible, but that cannot be bought. That either has to be exchanged for other knowledge or for a favor.
Because Ryder wants to learn alchemy stuff. Just another recipe for something.
If Rida will allow Karserus to copy down those notes that you brought, you would be permitted to peruse their basic book of alchemy.
Deal.
Alrighty then. Hang on.
Yeah, Ryder doesn't need to be stingy with the knowledge. They're willing to give information in return for receiving information on further alchemy notes. I'm turning Ryder into a witch at this point.
Also, was the necklace a thing that we created as an item, or was it always just a story thing that we didn't actually make an item for? I couldn't
The what?
remember. The underwater necklace. Was it? Did I ever make it a physical card? I can't remember.
No,
You did not.
we
okay.
did not, because it was something that you needed to wear in order to breathe underwater.
Fair. I figured it would still take a garbage slot. I wasn't sure.
Hydra, we can come up with basic alchemy stuff later.
Mm-hmm.
It would probably end up being like single target consumable version of orbs, which would make it less powerful, or like seed things. I don't know. We can figure it out later. It's very late. People need to get to bed.
Yeah.
Also, just a storyline conclude. Tucker will nod to Brooke's statement and be like,
All right. It was kind of fun to swim.
Brooke saying, "Don't worry, we can get the water necklace later." And though I'm sad to rush off, my mate does want me to get to bed at the appropriate time, and it is very much nearing that time.
"That's fair. It is a bit later than
100% agree.
So it's fine."
We should have stopped a while ago, but we just kept playing.
Yeah,
But this was a lot of fun.
It was. Thank you all for being such wonderful players. I'm glad you all enjoyed. Enjoy the rewards of your hard-earned fight. Your hard-earned rewards from the fight. And
Cool.
I hope the audience enjoyed as well. And congratulations, you have yet another recurring antagonist.
Yay! Do I have to add him to the list?
Did the Caracasta ever get a name, by the way?
I did not name them.
Okay.
I did not give a name for them yet.
That was honestly a question I was asking mostly for the sake of the session title, which I'm trying to think about now.
Punched a wizard.
Punched a wizard.
What's that?
You punched a wizard.
That should be the session title? Okay, I can take that. We punched a wizard. Yeah, that actually is a pretty funny title. I might just go with that.
All right. Well, I love you all. I hope you all have a good night.
Oh, love you too.
I'm going to run off to bed.
You have a good sleep.
Bye.
I'm gonna do a little statting, so anybody who does want to, if you want to stat your character or whatever, go right ahead right now.
I already bought Magic Leaf.
I'm gonna buy a couple points of it. Oh, that's fair. Okay, good night, T2 Hydra. I'm gonna put a couple points of Intimidate down. Just try to remember what that costs.
We'll log the XP first, though.
Okay. Specialty, 6 times current score. So that's just gonna cost me 12 because it's 6 times nothing because it's the first point, so 6, and then 6 times 1 because then I have 1 point, so 12 for Intimidate.
Let's see here. 8 times current goal, full steal, and I'm gonna.
There we go.
I'm gonna move for 16.
Now Tucker can do almost everything. Just he has points in almost everything, just not Clash. Quite an even spread, but honestly, that kind of works for Tucker.
44 minus 16 is.
That's going to be
30.
28.
28.
I'm not good at math, but I can do that one for you.
Right.
All right.
Or more fight.
Updated the scores.
Tucker could get crunched too. I keep forgetting that. If I recall correctly, there are certain moves that Mayena just can't learn that Twitchita can off the sheet. So, like, pick it up now or lose it. Yeah, Crunch is Crunch is actually a freebie. Oh, Crunch is a freebie when I evolve. Oh, then no reason to buy Crunch then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be economical. What doesn't carry over for Tucker? Actually, I think Tucker has everything carry over. Some Pokemon don't, though.
How much XP did we get?
14.
14.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big fight.
Alright, XP has been logged. And I think that's everything I needed to do. This was a lot of fun. Now I have to think of alchemy notes with Car. That'll be fun.
Sounds fair.
Ooh, I should make Rita their own sort of alchemy notebook and just have them sort of transcribe everything into that. Instead of having a bunch of different notes, they just make their own alchemy book.
I like that idea. Kind of like a spell book, but alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, wow, okay, so Mayena, I don't have to worry. There's no moves that I lose. Well, okay, the one thing that this thing does say is like, oh, Puchin has the potential to learn Fire, Ice, and Thunder Fang. And it says Mayena has the potential to learn Poison Fang. But interestingly, Mayena strangely loses the ability to learn Fire, Ice, and Thunder Fang. Though granted, it's a question mark, so it's always the more obtuse when it's a question mark. It's like, context sensitive. Maybe they can learn this. But according to Pokerole, Pochita can learn Fire, Ice, Thunder Fang, but not Poison Fang, and then Mayena is the reverse to that, where they can't learn Fire, Ice, and Thunder. That's kind of weird, because you think Mayena could totally learn those two. Which is why I'm glad we homebrew things like this.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everybody had a good time. And Kyrio, I hope I imagine you're still listening. I hope that you are feeling better, and I hope you're doing okay. Rest up. Everybody needs to rest up. But actually, last question for anybody who is in the know here that is currently here. What did the strange goo do to Brooke in that session where he ate it? I know he threw up, but anything else happened?
I don't recall.
As of this time, I am not freaking sure what that stuff does. But Tucker has
the strange goo. Think of it like a random effect potion where you drink it, you pray for the best, and something happens.
Was that how it was described that way before? Okay, fair enough then. A randomization potion
so
that could be abusive.
You might get a buff, you might get a debuff. Who knows? And with car, it could literally be anything.
Or both.
I mean, we've had cakes to make you float, so I hope for some really bizarre effects out of this. The die roll, because I don't know if they're going to be beneficial. Tucker has bad rolls, but you know.
Imagine if it TFs you into something else.
Oh my god.
Turns you
Now
into
you're
a
jolting.
elephant Pokemon. Speaking of which, I've been playing Super Mario Wonder, and it's like really good.
I heard
I've
people
heard
were
good
enjoying
things about it.
I also heard bad things about Superstars. Like, people like it, but it's not that great at the same time. Just watched a review of Radical Soda Play review it, and he had unkind things to say about it. I don't really blame him. Poor guy. Can't catch a break. He wants to play a good Sonic game, but he never can. But also, good night, Kyrio. But let me do an outro, and we can keep talking after the outro, but let me do an outro, because this is a good end to session point. So I hope you guys enjoyed session 115. Session 116 will be in 2 weeks. We're back on the normal 2-week schedule at this point. So I'll see you for November 22nd on that one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I suppose we'll be moving on back to the surface for part 116. Probably maybe seeing how Shaba's doing. Maybe engaging V. Who knows? We'll see. But I hope you all enjoyed. And thank you again, everyone, for playing with me and hanging out with me. And it's a great time.